Hi guys, I'm Adam McCullough. This is Stretford Paddock. I am outside Wembley. As you can see, I am on Wembley Way on semi-final day, and it is feeling very, very weird. This is the countdown to kickoff. The Watchalong is coming up with, of course, Stephen Howson, Joe, Motty, and of course Ronaldo Brown taking my place today. I am here at Wembley. I'll be coming up later on today in the show with some reactions from Wembley, maybe a view from the press box and all that. But we're not going to have the fan cams as usual because there's no fans here. And like I said, it's weird. I usually can't wait until a trip to Wembley. I absolutely adore trips to Wembley. I've done it since I was a kid. And this is one of my favourite places on planet Earth. But it's so much better when there's fans inside the stadium. When you think of some of the great memories that we have had, even in recent years since Sir Alex Ferguson left, the semi-final against Spurs, Alexis Sanchez finally showing up for Manchester United. And then you think of Anthony Martial's winner against Everton in the semi-final on the way to lifting the cup under Louis van Gaal. And that was the last time Manchester United did lift this cup. For the 12th time, Arsenal hold the record. 13-time FA Cup winners, and Manchester United will be looking to get to the final to take on Arsenal and hopefully level up with them at the top of the honours board for FA Cups. But we can't speak about that yet because Chelsea stand in our way. And like I said, turning up here, I felt nerves, I felt excitement, I felt confidence, I felt a little bit worried because, look, we've got a great record over Chelsea. We've beaten them 3 times this season, 8 goals, 1 conceded, and there's reason to feel confident. 19 games unbeaten, reason to be feeling confident. But this is Chelsea. They have some dangerous players in their squad. Although I'm not impressed by Frank Lampard and Jody Morris, and I couldn't love anything else but wiping a smile off their faces today, they still pose a threat. And when you've got some of the likes of their players in their squad, the likes of Giroud, Tammy Abraham, Mason Mount, Willian, etc., etc., they can cause you problems and, of course, score goals. But if United turn up and play like we have been doing against Chelsea and everybody else on the run-up to this FA Cup semi-final, then there's no reason why we can't be going through to that final against Arsenal. But we have to do the job here today. And there's been a war of words in between both of the managers, hasn't there? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has basically come out and said, Frank Lampard, I dare you to say my name. I dare you to say my name. Lampard's been scared to say his name, but he's been running around talking about refs and VAR. Ollie's ready for this one. He's rallied up the troops and he's going to be going all guns blazing for this. And I cannot wait. Just fingers crossed the boys deliver for Man United. But get your predictions in those comments below. Get your predictions in the live chat. Send them in to us. Tweet us as well with your predictions. Remember, it is Paddock Match Day for your tweets. And of course, you can get your predictions in too. Yeah, you can get your predictions in too by sending your emails to paddockmatchday@gmail.com. You're going to see some predictions later on from a few familiar faces and some of you subscribers as well. But if you want to be involved in the next show, make sure you're sending your emails in to paddockmatchday@gmail.com. But when you think of some of the great memories over the years here at Wembley, Martial's is up there, Jesse Lingard's winner's up there, but of course, me kissing Stephen Howson and his mate is also up there too. That was Steve's best day of his life. Best day of his life, including his wedding. We asked for your predictions and you sent them in your droves. Here's some of those predictions. And remember, keep them coming in at paddockmatchday@gmail.com because if you didn't make it in this time, you might do next time.
Hello, I am Emma Edgar from That United Family.
Yes everyone, my name is Carl from the other side of That United Family.
This is the Chelsea versus Manchester United FA Cup preview.
It's going to be very weird without any fans at Wembley. It feels odd not going to watch United play in an FA Cup semi-final.
Now, obviously, got to go with a win for United, and I'm going for a 3-1 victory.
I reckon there's going to be a few changes, I really do. I can't see Ollie playing the same 11 that we've been playing because the last couple of days we have looked leggy and tired.
I hope Ollie sticks with the same lineup, but I've got a gut feeling that he's going to rotate and we're going to see the likes of Daniel James and Igalo play.
And I think we should be able to beat Chelsea. I mean, we have a very good record against them. I think on our day we're probably the better team on paper, so we should really be able to get a result.
Lampard's worried. He's been talking in the press about not sticking your leg out. For me, we're 19 games unbeaten, 5 draws, 14 wins.
As I said in the preview, I think it's going to be 1-1 for a little while. I think Rashford might get the first goal for us.
It'd be great if we could win the FA Cup, but we shouldn't sabotage that for a spot in the Champions League. So if we win today and win the FA Cup, then great, but if we don't, it's no big deal.
I am going with 2-1. I don't think we're going to keep a clean sheet against Chelsea, but we are definitely going to win. Fingers crossed. Come on, boys.
Martial and Rashford, 44 goals between them. Chelsea are missing N'Golo Kante. We're on a surge. I'm going to say Man United win 3-1.
I think it'd be great to see Ighalo maybe get a goal. And I'm going to go with Pogba as well, since he's been playing so well. So yes, 3-1 win. Let's hope I'm right.
A 1-0 win, a squeeze through to the FA Cup final where we play Arsenal, and we all know what happens when Banner FC are in full flow. So the FA Cup's coming to home. We're going to win a title. Ollie's at the wheel.
We'll win 2-1. It's going to be nervy. We're going to get the first goal. Chelsea's going to equalise. We're going to score 76th, 78th minute. It's going to be nervy.
My prediction for the match night Chelsea game is a 2-0 match night. Goals from Tony Martial and Bruno Fernandes. Come on, you boys in red.
Paddock match day. Notch here. FA Cup semi bang in the middle of 4 games in 10 days. But we've only lost 2 of our last 17 semis. Still on 18 games unbeaten. 3 times we've beaten Chelsea this season. Wishful thinking? Nah. This is going to be tight. It's going to be goals. 2-2. Going to go to penalties. Winning penalty from Ighalo. How mint would that be? Trust the Notchster.
Make sure you keep sending your tweets, your emails, your tweets, your Instagram posts, your pictures, how you're watching, your dual screens, what you're drinking, all that good stuff into #PaddockMatchday, and we'll try and get as many of you guys involved as possible. How are you watching the game? Where are you watching the game? Who are you watching the game with? Let us know. #PaddockMatchday. So guys, there you have it. I am done for now. We are going to pass over to the guys in the studio and for the game. Now, I'm here to do some bits with ESPN. Maybe you've seen them pop up before the game, but I'm also going to be here after the game on Paddock duty, maybe seeing if I can find, are there any Reds that have watched it in a pub over there? Are there anybody hanging around? I'll be trying to find if anybody's doing that. I'll, of course, be giving you my review from here with this beautiful backdrop as well. And we'll see if we can get a view from the press box. We know a few journals. I've got a few journals on my Twitter, in my DMs. I might chuck some DMs out. Jamie Jackson, Henry Winter, Simon Peach. I'm going to DM all of them. Who's going to come see me after the game? Get tweeting them. Tell them to meet up with Mac. And anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you keep it locked to the best watch-along ever on the best fan channel ever. This is Stretford Paddock. I've been Adam McCullough. And for now, I'm out of here. See you in a bit. Come on, United.
Yes, everyone, what's going on? My name's Stephen Howson. This is Joe. That's Ronaldo. This is Jay. This is Stretford Paddock. That was Adam McCullough outside Wembley, the bastard. And this is the watch-along for the FA Cup semi-final at fucking Wembley, man. And we're not even there. We're here. Fucking wounded. All right.
Yeah, I'm good,
Cheers
man.
for coming, Jay.
Thanks.
I'm shitting myself. Is anyone else, like, proper nervous?
I don't know. I feel like the pressure's off
team.
because it's not City in the final. I'm not as nervous.
Because it's Banter FC?
Yeah.
Right, let's have a look at the team.
Which means it. I'm more nervous. Yeah, exactly. I'm more nervous because it's just
Here we go. So this is Ollie's chosen squad. Slightly rotated, different formation. Looks like Chelsea might be matching us as well with either 3-4-3 or 3-5-2. One of them. We've gone with Lindelof, Bailly, Maguire. David De Gea starts, even though he did name check Romero. We've gone with a midfield of Fred and Matic, with Williams and Wan-Bissaka in probably a wing-back role. Yeah. Bruno in a Bruno role. Rashford and Dan James up front. I went with Lingard in my predicted 11.
I saw that.
Because I was thinking, bit of pressure on that, mistake-prone defence. That was what I was sort of thinking. Is he going for Dan James in the same role, do you think?
Possibly, yeah. I mean, he's always going to pounce on certain things like that, and he's going to be full of beans and energy as well, and hopefully exploit them sort of wide spaces that you get on the Wembley pitch. And I was sort of joking in our preview saying 10% of his goals have come against Chelsea, but he did have a good game against the Milan in the season when he came on, so hopefully he can do it again.
I'm shitting it. This team is weird as fuck, innit?
You what, top?
You are?
Wow, what's wrong with it?
It's Paris.
It's PSG, but I'm not wearing it for PSG. I'm wearing it because it's Swags.
Swags, you dickheads.
Yeah.
What are you thinking of this team, Ronaldo? You weren't a fan of no Pogba,
I weren't a fan
were
of
you?
Daniel James up front.
No.
But I think Steve made a good point. It might be because we're trying to catch
Really? Right.
trying to catch him on the counter.
Yeah.
Because the last 2 games, Southampton pressed us, Palace pressed us, we had problems.
Well, I think that's more to do with less to do with Dan James and more to do with the back three. I think we're going with a back three to play our way through the press. Is what I'm thinking we're doing with that there. I worry about no Nabil Pogba though. That's a game-changing player. Yeah, I think that's huge. Fred's got energy. Fred's got guile and that sort of stuff that we want. He's not Pogba though. No. Bruno looked dead on his fucking feet, so let's hope the Wembley pitch don't do him in. But can I just say, your mic's off?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Comments. People are saying.
All right, okay. His mic or all of our mics?
Mine.
Okay, is that where Cam's gone to go and get a new cable?
No, he's going to get a tiny glass of water.
All right, okay.
Ronaldo's mic may be off.
Right.
Where's he going now?
Where are you going?
Are you all right?
I'm getting slated for my top, so I'm going to change my top.
Whoa, this isn't interactive.
Hang on.
You don't get to choose what you wear.
Get bullied off your top.
No.
This isn't character creation screen.
Yeah,
mate,
that's what he woke up as. That's what he's come as. Shut
come
it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't bow to pressure.
Crying.
You won't.
It's not a Chelsea top, is it?
Do you know what I mean?
Anyway,
get over
Chelsea
it.
Have won.
So yeah, I think we're going with that team to play our way out the press. What I enjoy about that team is the bench is a banger.
Yeah.
Mata, Pogba, Martial, Greenwood.
Is that the best? Is that genuinely the best bench you've seen post Fergie?
Probably outside of the 1991 European Cup winners.
Now that was a bench. Seriously, that was a bench you could set your watch to. Yeah, but other than that, is that the best bench you've seen?
Comfortable.
I mean, it's ridiculous. I'm a little bit worried, like you say, there's no Pogba and Martial. Arguably our 2 best players, but
certainly
like
2 of our 4 best players, aren't they?
But there's loads of subs, so be alright.
We get 5 subs and then a possible 6 if we go to extra time.
Do you think it's about legs, or do you think it's just prioritising top 4?
Well, but yeah, both. Yeah, I think he's saving legs to prioritise top 4. We've seen. I assume Leicester have lost today. Yeah. It was 3-0.
It was 3-0, wasn't it, with 5 minutes to go, was there any?
So let's say Leicester have lost. It's been in our hands before, and it's even more in our hands if there is such a thing now. So it looks like United and Leicester have got the same goal difference. It's just if we beat West Ham, we go 3 points clear with better goal difference. I think he's just saving players for this.
Sort of just right out.
Yeah, exactly. Today. Chelsea have won 12 of their last 15 FA Cup semi-finals.
Really?
Which is fucking good, isn't it?
That is
As
good.
we saw, when was it, 2017, 2018?
Well, he beat us in the final, didn't he, in 2018? Yeah, you're right. He beat us in the final in 2007 as well. But
it's a Giroud highlight reel.
Giroud's good.
Giroud worries me in this team.
Yeah, same.
You know what worries me a little bit is Eric Bailly in a back 3.
Yeah, me too.
I love Eric Bailly. He's the best defender in the world, but it's a little bit worrying. That's all I'm saying.
Buying Maguire in to deal with Giroud and then Lindelof to mop it up. I think that's another reason we've gone free to back. Free to back's not crazy. I think we all of us sort of touched on the possibility of free to back in our previews. I'm sure we did.
Yeah.
Ronaldo in his head now. Cam's done him in. Joe, look at that fucking scowl. Jesus Christ. Right, he came in. Cam got in his head about his top. Commenter's got his in his head. Just doesn't bode well for Paddock FC, mate. Brutally honest.
Don't worry. You look lovely.
How fucking easy people are getting in your head.
It looks hard. There you go. You look hard.
Nice. I told you before, I'm an angry footballer. So it could be a problem.
Got a little bit of an edge to him, anyway.
I got a bit of an edge.
I just realised this. I didn't know it when I first met him, but he has his like, I wouldn't like to get on the wrong side of him. I'm glad that me and him are very close because we do the Tier 1 podcast together. And we're practically best friends.
What are we thinking score predictions then?
I'm going to stick with what I said, mate. I'm going to say penalties. I hope I'm wrong. I hope we win easily.
3-2.
1-1. Penalties. Why is that a cop-out? That's what I think will happen. I'm not the one changing my top because someone said a nasty comment.
Oh! And I'm not the one shaving. I'm not the one shaving my beard. I'm not the one shaving my beard. Because I got bullied as well.
Yeah. Great response.
Decent comebacks. What are you thinking, Steve?
Who shaved the beard? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. It was a lockdown beard. It's not lockdown anymore, so it had to go.
Steve, prediction.
I think man of my word. We're going to just do it, but I think it's going to be well tight, and we're going to need our subs to do it for us.
Ronaldo.
This is a fresh team.
I predict.
All right.
I think this will have quite a few goals in this game.
Yeah.
Mate,
I think 3-2 United.
I think tight as fuck 1-0 United.
I don't think it'll be tight. No.
Chelsea's backline ain't tight, is it? But I think it's one of them. I think we'll see for the first time in a little bit.
Sorry?
I think United and Chelsea will both look nervous. Yeah. Because it's two young managers who are trying to change the sort of the culture of the club that they're in. Lampard going for a bit more youth, trying a bit more experimental players. Solskjaer obviously trying to fight back the 5 years of absolute dross. And I think this means a lot to both of them. And I think we'll get a nervy match.
That's my plan for that game.
So, yeah, I'm expecting a really tight match. Really tight match.
You know who worries me? Willian.
Good player.
Good player.
Yeah.
Wait, is Willian lining up on our left?
Presumably, yeah. Chelsea's right.
I meant like the other way around, actually.
So what do you mean?
So I mean...
Is he going to be playing left wing?
Yeah.
Probably. Cam's nodding.
Just looking at...
It's one of them where you can do both.
Opening day.
Opening day 4-0.
Smash that over.
See, you look at the team we had out there as well, like Pereira and that. It's not exactly...
and Lingard as well.
Yeah, they were, to be fair.
Yeah, but Chelsea have been on and off Messi for quite a while, though, now. Their best run of form was just after this. And since lockdown, they've been patchy.
Patchy?
Yeah. You thinking of army helicopters?
No. Swimming pants on.
But yeah, I'm nervous. I'm nervous about this one.
I'm falling for.
How highly do you rate the FA Cup?
Love it.
Yeah, I love the FA Cup. It's great. My favourite memories are FA Cup memories.
Would you rather win the FA Cup and finish 5th, obviously with Europa still to come?
Yeah.
Or go out now but guaranteed to finish 4th?
I'd rather win the FA Cup and have the Europa.
Would you?
Yeah.
What?
I'd rather. We're still in with a chance of getting Champions League, and we've won the FA Cup.
What would you do?
I rate the FA Cup.
So
don't give me these bullshit scenarios that I don't have to choose.
Well, you say you don't have to choose, but Solskjaer's fielded a weakened side.
No,
in
he's
this
not.
game.
He's still a rotated side.
Do you think that Igalo and whoever the other Bayer is, Pogba and Martial, you think that's not weakened? Dan James, sorry, and Bayer.
Well, no, I do not.
Right.
But I also think, see, maybe he has prioritised the league because, as we said before, we could lose and draw and end up in fourth.
Did it finish 3-0, by the way, Leicester and Spurs? Or is it still going?
Mohammed has put, where's Makola though? Wembley. As you saw
did you say it in the comments?
a minute ago. Make sure you're hitting us up with the Paddock Matchday stuff on Twitter. We'll have Casey in at half-time to show you what has been going off. We want you Wembley memories. That's what we asked for earlier. Wembley memories.
Wembley memories.
So many photos, send your video clips. Wembley memories. When was your first trip?
Still 3.
My first trip was the Charity Shield in '93. But my favourite was, funnily enough, FA Cup semi-final. Yep, before you were born.
94.
Mark Hughes' equaliser,
Nearly
mate.
died me.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah, Joe, we were sat on the seat next to the tunnel.
All right.
And when we scored, everyone jumped up, and 9-year-old Steve nearly had a 40-foot drop. Because in the 90s, health and safety was like a guideline.
Yeah.
That's man. I was tweeting about this, but I got a bloody nose off some guy crushing me.
My first Wembley trip.
But I didn't nearly die.
1991 League Cup final where we lost to Sheff Wednesday. But I did get the match ball.
John Sheridan.
How'd you get that?
John Sheridan won it.
Good lad.
Well, fruit, mate. The guy, because this is back in the day when we had like 15... I muted that before, you saw me?
Yeah.
Right. When it used to have like 15-foot chicken wire up the front of it. This was Wembley with like a bike seat.
So you went to Wembley when you were young?
Yeah.
You know?
So Lee Sharp throws the ball over and there's a lad in front of us catches it. And
so you elbow him?
Give it that kid. Well, I was, what would have been, 7.
Oh,
so he goes, give it a kid. And I was like, match ball. Took it in school the next day.
Took it in school.
Man,
and played with it.
Yeah. You mad? Of course you do.
Took it in school.
Right, for starters, it ain't a winning match ball. It's just a match ball.
That's a good point.
It's not like it's the 1991 Cup Winners' Cup final ball, is it?
No.
Exactly.
That we didn't win.
I wonder if that ball still exists, or do you think it's probably degraded and eroded just from the age of it by now?
Could have just got a new one, Sports Direct.
I've only been to Wembley once, and that was the 2016 FA Cup final. That's the only time I've been.
Good one to go.
Not a bad one.
And I've never been.
Have you never been?
So
There'll be lots of opportunities.
I've only been once.
I was. I went to that when I was in the press box, and you know you met her at so professional in the press box. I thought that right off. Yeah, mate. I was screaming, and everyone was giving me proper dirty looks.
Really?
Like, who is here? What's
like
he doing here?
That is almost an understood kind of you're meant to be quiet in the press box, but cup finals, people jump up a bit.
When Jesse scored that, I was gone. It was over.
What a finish as well.
Finish.
Speaking of finishes, that Mark Hughes one that you talked about, what a finish that is.
He had to ruin it, didn't he, Sparky? I used to love him.
Can we get some volume on the telly, please?
Joe, when he was great.
Bruno Fernandes.
1991 European Cup Winners' Cup.
He was.
Mate, that finish. That's one of the all-time great finishes.
Shoot in the playground and nearly spin round and fall over.
If you didn't hurt yourself trying to recreate that, there's something wrong with you.
I always used to do that. Do you know Cantona where he'd hit it and then jump up on the other foot as well as he'd go through it? I used to try and do that all the time at school. And just see a heart as you hit it. Fucking hell.
That was a finish, wasn't it, in '96?
Should we talk a little bit about these two? Because United are aiming to go 7 matches unbeaten against Chelsea in a row
we roll a 6
for the first time this century.
Mental.
That's mad. That
I do worry about that.
I've been at Stamford. Last times I went to Stamford Bridge was twice in one season.
Yeah,
we got knocked out of both cups, so I've not been back since.
This will be the 4th time we've beaten Chelsea this season.
That's mad.
That can't have ever happened.
It's ridiculous. We went. What was it? Was it 10 games at Stamford Bridge without winning?
Yeah.
There was a total.
Or 9. I think we did 9.
Ronaldo, everyone.
Pardon?
Not spoke for about 20 minutes. Just sitting there fuming about your Paris talk.
I was listening to. It was basically 2 minutes ago. Said I've not been to Wembley.
Yeah, true.
He's been involved, don't want to.
He's fighting back.
I'm losing my head already.
What are you thinking about these two, Ronaldo? 2 managers.
Apart from Lampard being Ollie's bitch.
Do you think?
Oh please.
Jesus.
Or is that
too risky to say?
Joe was talking about Juju before.
Juju.
Yeah.
Does that worry you though?
Joe, quite work like that.
Joe, does that worry you? That we've won 3 against them this season.
Yeah.
You think you can't just keep winning.
Just because, not because
we ain't that lucky.
Not because us beating them 3 times makes us any more likely to lose this one, but you don't just keep beating them forever. So we are going to lose 1.
Yeah.
And each time that game comes,
who says we can't?
It could be that one.
I feel like Joe knows something we don't.
What? Well, I've got the earpiece in. Dan James ain't going to try very hard, and Rashford's at his leg.
Do you know what? I hope Dan James has a good game today, but I think he deserves a bit more credit. He's had a lot of stick, hasn't he, Dan James?
Yeah,
that's a mad list though.
16 goal involvements from Shearer in 12 games. First 12 Premier League games.
Yeah, but he was
at Blackburn. Palin Shearer was something stupid.
Yeah,
mate. I remember when Newcastle played City, and we were all thinking Papa Cisse was going to help us win the title.
Didn't happen.
Jesus.
No. He was so good. That goal against Chelsea he scored.
By the way,
the most ridiculous goal of all time.
Oh no, it wasn't volley, was it?
Being quite a lot younger than you.
Whoa.
Than them two, not me.
Who's like Mickey Quinn? Who's that?
Mickey Quinn. He starves horses.
Yeah, I was going to say he's a horse abuser.
Yeah, and that's not allegedly. He's been prosecuted for it.
So what? He takes cat.
No. He literally starves horses.
He used to play football.
Horses.
Yeah, but then he went into race horses and thought a good idea was to not feed them very often.
Yeah.
Until the RSPCA did him for it.
Yeah,
that's bad, isn't it? That's really bad. So that's who he is.
Yeah, this is weird. Why aren't
he used to play for Coventry, in answer to your question,
and Newcastle. But
for the Premier League purposes, I think that one was he scored like a hat trick on the opening day. And a few other goals, but then sort of fizzled out. He's a bit. He looks nothing like a footballer.
Same way Cisse did.
Yeah. Basically. Mickey Quinn's the most unlooking footballer ever, unfootball-looking man ever. If that makes any sense. Just a big fatty with tash.
Like a snooker player.
Yeah, he was.
Like a snooker player. What? How are United going to play and win this match today then? Because we haven't seen us play 3-5-2 since was the last City. Because we play it almost a different way to how we did then.
Let's see.
We'll have to see.
Without the ball, let's see. We've been pretty good in big games. Let's see, man. We are gonna see in about 5 minutes.
I think
this feels like. Do you know what this feels like? This feels like 9 a.m. and they've just gone to the stadium to chat to people and no fuckers in there. This is weird.
It is weird.
This doesn't feel like, oh yeah, we're kicking off in 5 minutes, lads.
This is like coming up today. The show started at 3 o'clock.
And in 7 hours, we'll be at Wembley for the match.
Gary Lineker's already there. We couldn't get him away.
Nah, BBC usually do that as well.
Yeah, exactly.
That little pre.
Yeah, there'll be like a thing at on whatever it is, sports round or whatever it's called. What are you laughing at, Steve?
Sanjeev saying, why is that guy wearing a Paris shirt?
Don't. We've already been through all this.
Oh, what would Steve's name be if he was Korean? Stephen Hao Min Sun. Yeah, probably.
Oh,
maybe. Or maybe not.
Yeah.
Marcus was mint the other night.
Should I just say it every time?
Keith Kim.
Because I do what I like.
My name would be Keith Kim. Yeah, that's the correct answer.
Yeah. And what?
People go, how about fuck you? How's that sound?
So scared. I can't believe Martial, Greenwood, and Pogba are all on the bench.
Wow, that is actually impressive.
I suppose they're available.
How crap that is.
Yeah,
that's like
going to be one
that?
of those where we fall behind first and then bring them all on.
Where even is that?
Save the day.
Is that Zara?
What's
yes,
happening
it looks
here?
like it is.
What behind the scenes bullshit is going on here?
Oh, we're just
Never mind.
Right.
Just looking at nonsense.
Are you worried that we're going to go behind like we have done, I think, 3 of the last 5 matches?
I don't know necessarily when I'm worried about us going behind. I think we might have to soak up pressure early doors. I can see them coming at us.
Do you think that's why he's played 5 at the back? Because the way we've started against Villa, against Bournemouth, against Palace?
You know, yeah. And what worries me, I mean, I can't get it out of my head. And I might, it's probably happened a lot since, and it's just my overriding memory of a back 3 very Bailly's Paris. Yeah. And just the disaster that first 45 minutes
so
was.
Bad, wasn't it?
And I know it's different because he had Ashley Young next to him, and he don't played a lot of football before that game, and it was like a new system that he wasn't used to. But it was like, and I love Eric Bailly, I think he's ace. But it was like, what is going on? This is terrible. So I'm just hoping we don't see a similar performance to that. Because one thing you don't want is, yes, we've got the best bench in the history of association football, but you don't want the games to have got away from us before Pogba and Martial come on.
No, you've got to be level.
Yeah, you don't want to be sort of like 3-0 and you're bringing Pogba on to save the day, because that's just not realistic.
Yeah, I always make it known about how just being slightly weak and wait till you go behind, then try and play catch up. It's just
you're not a fan.
Not a fan of it.
It's so hard to do, isn't it? We've seen how hard it is to do. We did it against Tottenham.
Especially the way the last few games we've kind of, as you said, we've gone behind.
Yeah.
It seems like it's a team that waits to go behind to kind of wake up.
He is.
Yeah.
And that
completely likeable,
motivated
to
out
be
of
fair
the
to
game.
him.
That could be down to Ollie,
Not well
actually.
knowledge,
But obviously,
and
the players have
something
got to
I can
motivate
tell you
themselves.
All right, okay,
Very
well,
interesting.
right, that's probably going to change my opinion.
Nah, man, we need to start quick and start fast.
Fair play. I'm only loaded off what I see.
We might have got away with it against who we played last?
Bournemouth.
Palace and Bournemouth, etc. But Chelsea might be a different story. Villa.
Yeah, I know we didn't concede against Villa, but
I'm not comfortable going behind against Chelsea.
How much do you think it matters the 2 extra days they've had?
At this point, I don't think much.
I think first 45 minutes, not at all.
Right.
It's a cup semi-final, man. You need to.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Adrenaline.
Sick, man.
Don't feel like FA Cup final.
It's not.
That's a good point.
Do you not feel nervous, Ro?
I feel very little, Joe.
Yeah, that's true.
You might want to get that checked.
I've hated, by the way, he's had a blinder, Ollie, before this game with all the nonsense that's been spouted by the likes of Jose and Lampard about VAR and decisions. Yeah. And it's just obviously trying to get into ref's head.
Oh, I forgot we've got him here as well. Cam,
Yeah, we do have Cam. We made an executive decision that, do you know what? If we win, we don't want to see Cam. And if we're losing, we don't want to see Cam. So we're not getting Cam on.
You're not going to get a reaction from
him.
If we lose.
The audience ain't going to.
The most annoying thing about Cam in this situation. No, he's not doing anything.
Oppo.
The most annoying thing about Cam in this situation is if they lose, he won't like fight and defend anything. He'll just go quiet. But if they win, he'll be the biggest dickhead ever. He's not like either way. He's very much a fair weather dickhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, neither way it's fun.
No, that's what I got back.
It's weird,
he
isn't
gets upset when you take the piss out of him when they've lost.
The sort of...
And he's an awful, wretched bastard when they win.
The rivalry...
Apparently they've been playing This Is The One.
Gone.
I like that.
Oh, really?
I wonder if each team got, gives 4 songs.
Yeah, there's there's not really a rivalry with Chelsea anymore, is there? There was a little bit when we were both going for titles, but it's not real, is it?
No.
It's like Arsenal. It's like the Arsenal rivalry in the late 90s.
No, the Arsenal rivalry was good.
The fact that we struggle to beat them. Yeah. It's the only rivalry.
It's not. There's not. These aren't City or Leeds. So.
No. Which we've got to look forward to next season.
You're going at Ellen Road. You put that in.
Yep, you're going, Joe.
Yeah, volunteered.
Yeah.
Said you're going to get there nice and early in the United kit.
Eric Bailly. Oh.
Fucking hell, lads.
On his day, he could be an absolute monster.
Matic and Fred.
What side is Bailly on?
Fuck knows, mate. Probably they were saying
that's what I'm thinking. That side, Bailly and Brandon.
Who's right wing for you?
Is the maddest
right wing, right forward.
Does he enjoy his legs? Because he's probably not going to come out.
And Marcus.
Yeah. Forget that.
You've got
Brandon
and Bailly in front of you.
Oh, fuck off!
Marcus coming behind.
You've got the choir boy end, or you've got the absolute Moston Nutters end.
Yeah, it's like, we'll go down the left. But Wan-Bissaka's incredible at tackling.
Just sitting there going, you what?
I'd rather get tackled than destroyed.
Yeah.
What do you think to that?
He had a stinker in his Zuma at Old Trafford. I hope he does that again.
Yeah, absolute stinker. And apparently Rudiger's been massively inconsistent this season.
Well, he was mint money in the final.
Yeah. Despite him being a very good defender on his day.
I'm watching him be very good today.
Yeah.
Man.
Their whole defence has been hit and miss and awful, apparently.
But I'm not being funny, but you could look at that entire team. Like Mason Mount looks hit and miss to me.
Yeah. It's a very hit and miss team.
There you go.
There's the bench: Romero, Pogba, Mata, Martial, Pereira, Fosu Mensah, Igalo, Greenwood, McTominay. It's a sensational bench, isn't it?
It's like, what do you want? We have everything.
McTominay. Yeah. I need to start saying that.
What?
I had a tendency before to say McTominay.
McTominay? It's like me with David De Gea.
Right, like the video, you fucking slags. We're kicking off right now. And we're fucking
I got pelleters for that, mate.
FA Cup final incoming.
There we go. Bit the old.
Are we getting that way?
We're getting Jay's face.
Wow. Let's keep it like that for the next 9 minutes.
There's Ollie watching the watch along.
He always tunes in. He might comment actually. Keep your eyes out.
Kick off.
Ask for some advice.
Here we go.
Righty, let's get your dual screens in. What you're drinking in, everything like that. Lost the ball already. Good start.
Hashtag Paddock match day.
Paddock match day. And let us know what's going on in.
I'm nervous, lads. Are you a nervous eater?
Yeah.
Going to be scoffing.
I feel like I'm going to be very nervous today. Watch long important games. I'm a wreck.
Good ball. Go on then. Turn. Marcus. It's a shit pass that.
Was.
He didn't
Sweep
move much though.
He's not.
He's off there, isn't he? He's off.
Surely. Wait, I thought he was going to catch that then.
I thought
he was going to like, hey! Nope.
Big Willie coming out straight away.
Big Willie coming out.
Big bald Willie coming out.
I feel like you've had that one prepared.
Nah. He's been in the Premier League for about 12 years. I think I've said it a few times.
Shout out to Nick Dillon for dropping some artwork off for us today, which is fucking
sick.
class. From here as well, the light hits it nice. You can see it's got up the Paddock lettered throughout the middle of it, which is mint. Go and have a look on my Instagram or my Twitter to see it.
It is really good. Really nice.
Yeah, they're pressing high.
Yeah, they are pressing high.
Yeah, which is why I thought we've gone with a 3, I think.
Keep the ball.
Stan James owing it. I don't trust that there. Fred's behind Matic.
Fred had problems.
That's again
with
why
the press,
Lindelof there, though.
Fred had problems with the press in his first season.
Yeah.
Getting caught out. But then again, Pogba's been caught out a few times in the last
Got
couple
caught
of
out,
games.
yeah, you're right. Got caught out against Southampton, didn't he?
But Fred's is more technical. Pogba's is a bit more just being complacent.
Here we go. Baez going on a little.
Yeah, Baez the one that's getting pressed,
pass.
didn't he? He did well against it then.
Extreme bass fishing.
Williams yellow card incoming.
Unlucky.
Do you know what? You see the way he just he didn't even look up then. He just put it into the channel. Yeah. It's obviously a works thing that, if in doubt, left channel for Marcus to chase it like a fucking puppy.
Yeah.
He loves the fact his eyes like that.
I think he does, doesn't he?
The games that we've struggled, other than the Norwich match, the games we've struggled the most since lockdown, obviously Southampton and Tottenham have both been the most high-pressing teams we've played against. They're obviously, I know they press high anyway, but that's a fucking worry for me.
See, we're pressing here though now. They've chopped him in there. I think that's what Dan James in there. That's what I thought Lingard would be good to do.
Yeah, I get it. People, when you say Lingard, they automatically start losing the shit and going, "Oh, Jesse Lingard, he's passed it, it's rubbish." But I mean,
at Wembley
against City, he did a good job away at the Etihad.
Yeah.
I know this was like 6 months ago, but
in the home game he was good as well. And against Tottenham, was good.
Who?
It's like he's hiding.
Are we close?
The thing is with Jay though, it makes me look wham.
Wham? Wake me up before you go. What you on about? Wham.
Being sat next to Jay makes me look more muscular than I am.
Sorry, Jay.
Not much I can say to that, to be honest with you, because, you know, you look at our arms.
Yeah. Wow. I think I was wrong there, actually.
I've done you there, imagine.
That's quite embarrassing.
How old are you?
That's quite embarrassing.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Oh, you're nearer my son's age than my age, so you can fight him. Yeah.
He'll be 22.
That's not how it works. Don't you understand fractions?
Whoa!
He's nearly 22.
Yeah. Is he 22 though?
When he's 22?
Very soon.
When's very soon?
Not yet.
My birthday on Friday.
August. Oh, is it?
September.
What? How old are you?
27 on Friday.
How many candles?
Wait. What are we doing on Late Night Live then on Friday?
Birthday cakes.
Are you doing it in your birthday suit?
Birthday suits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my birthday suit is a full leopard print suit.
I'm guessing that's not even a joke. Knowing you.
It is a joke.
Is it latex?
I wish. I ain't got a suit.
Latex.
Is it edible?
Print. Imagine.
The sweat on that. The sheer amount of sweat.
That'd be scary as hell.
Disgusting. Just filled with
That'd
talcum
be scary.
powder.
Hello.
Oh.
Is he ordering me a latex leopard print suit?
No, is Nick ringing us again?
Go on then.
Come on.
Come on then.
Turn. Here we go. Let's break. Oh, Marcus come short. 1-2
No
with
one on,
Bruno.
no one here. Come on. There's no fucking
there's
pass
no one
on.
in the
He's
gap.
on. He's on.
He's off. He's off.
Oh.
There's no width though.
No
Yeah,
pass on there,
you're
was
right.
there?
No.
Fuck me. So narrow there.
Yeah.
Oh, God, already.
Our little Arsenal fan friend Zane, who loves the super chat. Cheers, mate. He says, see you in the final, I hope. And Aubameyang hat-trick incoming.
I love this guy.
Backhanded compliment.
This guy. He spends about 50 quid just insulting us.
Anyone wants to abuse us and pay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Mate.
Not an
Crack
issue.
on.
Feel
I
free.
got all day for
Yeah.
It's a fetish. What?
I'm worried about that width because we played so
Greg
wide.
Smith
as well.
says
The
Jasper
wingers
Carrot is a bellend.
The two wingers have pulled out so far wide.
Who the hell's that?
Okay.
I'd
pure
rather
90s
I'd
comedian.
rather they were playing Kepa. I think he's a proper liability, and Caballero's
totally.
actually got a mint record at Wembley.
Caballero's got one of that sort of Pepe Reina type thing though, where if you just pass it in the corner, he can't move anymore.
Ridiculous. Remember when Sarri lost his shit because he couldn't bring him on? Kepa just refused to come off.
Keep the ball, keep the ball.
As you
Come
do.
on. No.
Nah, I don't fancy that. I think I'm going to stay.
Brilliant.
And then proceeded to lose the penalty shootout.
Dickhead.
Do you reckon he was a chest punch when he got in?
Yeah.
Of course it is.
My move's going to be to just fucking volley you in the ankle.
Did anyone see Jonathan?
FYI, Ronaldo.
Yeah, I saw
As the
that.
last
That's
one into the dressing
ridiculous.
room. Volley him in the ankle. I'm in rubber-soled shoes. They're in studs.
Do
They're
the old
going
Brian
flying.
Clough.
They're going flying.
Wara.
Fucking ankle.
As soon as you get
Got the wrong ankles, me.
Yeah, but you're going down. You're wearing studs. You're going down in a changing room. You're on tiles. You're on rubber floor,
Yeah, but
whatever.
then a fist will be flying then.
You'd be picking yourself up with a sore ankle.
Nice little bit of skill there.
That's Eric Bailly in a
Eric
nutshell. He'll do that now and then kick in his own face in a bit.
Yes.
Eric Bailly's all right when it's not a FA Cup semi-final.
Luckily, it's not.
That's like...
Oh, my God.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
Do you know what United are doing all right here, getting past the press for now?
Yeah, but then
6 minutes in.
that sort of pass into a dangerous area has not been on, has it? Everyone's so far back. When we break through that line,
Oh, he looks nervous.
Ollie watching the watch-along?
He looks nervous.
Yeah, Ollie.
he does look nervous.
Yeah, he just looked down then.
Hi, Ollie.
Bang a super chatting. No, you got a dough.
1 grand
Where's
minimum.
Adam McCullough? Go on then, boy.
What's he doing? He got fouled there.
Come off. His whole foot's come off. No, his shoes come off.
What happened then?
Someone stood on his foot, his shoe, and his boot came off.
I don't think your boot should come off in that situation. So,
I think it
oh
should.
yeah, it's
Literally like you were
That's
taking his shoe off,
taking
wasn't
his shoe off.
it? He just stood on his heel.
I don't think he's got much of a choice there.
Like,
I thought
it's
me.
weird that, do you know when you like clip someone's ankles from behind, you often get a booking, and then that's not a booking.
Yeah.
When he just stood on his whole ankle.
Yeah.
Like if you've run about someone, you just knock their ankles, you always get booked for that.
BC said take that on your Achilles.
Yes, great. It didn't look like
Yeah.
it looked like he literally just stood on his shoe
Mason
rather than
Mount,
his foot, didn't it?
Rocking a full boy band hairdo.
That is a one direction trim, innit?
One-dimensional trim.
Turn.
Go on. Good.
Yes, here we go. Final third. It's Dan James in
There's
for the
one
box.
man in the box.
No, come on.
It's
That's
not
it.
enough. It's not enough.
It's not enough. Rashford is not the man to win a header against Zuma and Rudiger.
We've basically got to be seeing Wan-Bissaka and Williams putting those balls in. That's what
Is
you
it
don't
foul?
want. You
You
don't
don't
want him going. Oh, it was Maguire actually. Wasn't
He
it?
was asking for that though, to be
just
fair. He was
backing
leaning
in.
into him all day
I
long.
will not allow.
Oh, and it's Lindelof into the final third. He crossed it. Dan James, shocking touch. Plays it out.
Oh, you
Fred.
cleared it there, Fred.
How's that there, foul?
Yeah, no, it wasn't Cam. Shut up.
I don't know.
Eric
It's soft
Bailly is
to me.
a 5'10"
He was looking
Brazilian
for
trapped
it.
in a 6'4" Ivorian man's body.
Ronaldo's got some PSG comments anger built up inside him there.
What's up, mate? What's
hey.
going on? Don't let him.
No, it wasn't.
Anyone
Shut
can
up.
get it. Hashtag.
Hey.
Anyone can get it.
You are
He says
never
as he's
safe.
flexing at the camera. I can't wait to see people attempt to wind you up when they find out your name in this league we're in, lad.
Oh, yeah.
Even more so when your brother plays.
Go on.
What's
go
your
on,
brother
If
called?
he makes the squad.
Yeah, his brother's called Rivaldo.
Yes.
It'll be worse when we're shouting, Ronaldo, Ronaldo.
Because they'll probably think it's a nickname as well.
Yeah.
That's
They
the
go, what are
thing.
they calling you?
Yeah.
No, I've been asked that many a time.
Like, what's
over
your
the
real
years.
name?
Like, what's your real name? They think they just call me that because
you're good at football.
No.
Because you look like Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, spit an image.
I thought that. I saw that.
Mm.
In certain light. From an angle.
Mm-hmm.
In the dark.
Okay.
I don't like this. I don't like how it...
Oh,
Fucking
Mike
hell,
D,
Mike,
get in
Mike,
the
you
way!
bastard! Get out of the way, you
Why is he in
fucking
the way?
statue wanker.
Jesus Christ, what a strike. That was so laid back.
What a shot that was.
Mike
Straight
Dean's
at the
giving that
goalie.
free kick because he knows he cocks up.
I've never
getting in the
seen
way.
a fullback be able to hit the ball straight at the goalkeeper before. Look at
Sarcasm,
this.
Joe? Sarcasm?
Unreal.
You just look bare relaxed
Unreal
though.
strike that.
Right.
Don't know where he did that from.
Did he do the fist
He should've
thing
just
when he
caught
just
that.
used his hands?
Which is ballsy, innit?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He always
The only
does
way
it.
that's going in is if he gets out of the way
And
of
then
it.
one of them
Any
just
one
gonna
of us
like,
would have
one of-
saved
it. Yeah.
One of them's gonna like just do that and then go in the corner.
Mike Dean getting in the
Stephen,
way.
you'll only beat us if Bruno turns up. Without him, you're worse than us. Not true.
Who's that? Is that our Arsenal fan again?
Zayn.
It's glad to see he's not getting...
Marcus
Marcus
was
stopped
too
his run
flat-footed
there.
then.
Yeah.
That's been a couple times. Marcus been a bit flat-footed there.
We look...
Because I think
don't
he's
like
he's a
this.
better.
Andrew in
This
the
is
comments.
just so weird because we've just
It's a
blatantly...
I think this is a bad formation.
Yeah,
for
we're
us
not
at the
playing our strongest team at all.
JC says we look toothless up front. I think what we've done is we've sacrificed
Well done, Maguire.
That's a poor ball.
the chronic that we had up front for being defensively better and probably playing out a little bit easier. Maybe that's on the hour. We get the dagger out
Yeah.
Paul Pogba.
if we're in the game still. By
Just
then.
got to be careful. I mean, we did it against Norwich, didn't we? We thought, we'll just bring on the players and get us out of jail, and we rolled our luck a lot there.
Zane, you
And-
can
and
actually comment
Tottenham we
without
did it and
banging
we
us
didn't
in
get
jail.
Yeah, exactly.
I know Paul Pogba
Because I'm
was
going to
coming
say,
back from
it's
injury.
fucking weird. Like,
What is?
whoever's credit card you've nabbed is
Keeper.
going to go mental when they find
Who?
out. Zane.
The Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
So far, Maguire getting proper stuck into Giroud. I
There's
like
a
that.
good battle. That's an
I like
old
that.
school battle, that,
Yeah,
isn't
it
it,
is.
eh?
Centre
Hey?
half.
Do you know what I mean? That's like Carlos Janker against Yap Stam back in the day.
Satar
Carsten
in the
Janker.
comments with a Chelsea
Sorry?
badge.
Carsten, sorry.
Says
Sorry.
Chelsea.
Oh, Chelsea.
Yeah.
Have you got them on delay?
No. I don't know how to get them on delay. There must be a way.
You just scroll up and then just change it every few seconds or every minute or so. I hate this.
We got the phenomenal news yesterday that grassroots and non-league football is back, baby. Phone went fucking nuts. Seems like everybody wants to play the Paddock.
Did I?
Bring him on.
Got some friendlies booked in.
Yes.
I was slightly aggressive in it. I didn't
No, I
mean to
like
be
it.
so.
Did,
many decibels
did,
in the
did
voice.
Leicester finish 3-0, by the way?
Yes.
Good.
Right. Is it all even apart from that then? Right.
But they've scored more than us. We've conceded
Yeah.
less than them. Fucking
Mike's
hell.
That is not good enough. Was that Fred?
Oh, I like that from
Matic.
Matic there. That's probably a foul.
Good
It's our
tackle,
call.
Bruno.
Well played.
Get out to him. Well done.
Giroud's good, isn't he? Especially against us from corners.
He's like
and
the
set
most
pieces and all
underrated
that
guy
shit.
ever.
Yeah.
Scores minging goals
Yeah.
at minging times.
And also scores the occasional absolute worldie. Scorpion. El Scorpion, they call him. Who was copying the United player?
Mkhitaryan.
Yeah.
He did it first,
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
he?
yeah, yeah.
So what if he was offside?
I've almost blocked out that whole period now.
Mkhitaryan.
The
Mate,
Mkhitaryan
the
thing.
Europa League.
Is he your second favourite Henrik to play for United this century?
Yeah,
Probably,
probably.
Henrik Larsson.
Henrik Larsson being the first.
What's the most unique name we've had? Cristiano's probably pretty unique.
First name or
Dong
surname?
Fangzi.
First name. Dong.
Dong's pretty.
Probably not as many called Dong.
Fangzi.
Dong, obviously.
You should have known. You gave him a guard of honour at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, not remember that day.
Hey.
Park, man.
Can we have a minute actually about Guard of Honours? It used to be one game.
Yeah, they're getting loads of them, aren't
This
they?
means more.
What is this?
It means
Guard of
more to
Honour?
the Prem when Liverpool win it.
You're right on that.
Yeah.
Good
And
ball.
also now they've got £1 million on fireworks for no cunt to see.
That's nice. Asking for £1 million. Well, they've got £1 million to spend. Sorry, when they were asking the government for money to pay the staff not so long ago. Absolute sorry behaviour.
Yeah.
Well, they've saved that, haven't they? No, they did pay it in the end, to be fair. But
Yeah, they got loads of credit for doing the right thing after everyone was outraged.
And then they had the gall to try and kick off, being like, well, we did the right thing in the end. Yeah, but only out of threaten.
Yeah.
Tough matchup for Brandon now.
Yeah, and also then you saw
Reece
that.
James is solid.
Keep getting your dual screens, shows what you're watching on, and shows what you're drinking. Shows what you're eating. I had ribs today.
Ball was played across
Not like
Brandon
you,
there,
Steve.
and he took it on the outside on his right foot because he's right-footed, and that put the ball in the path of Reece James. Not often, I don't think he's the fact that he's right-footed
Chocolate
makes a
peanut
problem.
butter cheesecake. Cause
That's dirty.
fucking
It's a decent
Set him
ball.
wide. Fucking hell.
It's all right.
Got space there though. Aspilicueta.
See,
Look at him there. He's playing for that then.
Oh,
that's poor.
Good place to lose it.
It's not a good place to try and why that some mad skill. Oh no. That's a
warning. Oh, it's him as well,
that is a big
Alonso.
miss.
Can't stand him.
Oi.
Fucking hate this.
That's
This
actually
is shit already, isn't it?
you fully got away with
This
that.
is just terrifying and shit.
What you been like that for?
That's not a good
That's
aerial
actually, that's
matchup.
actually a terrible miss.
Yeah.
He
I
should
think he
have
was
scored
just
that.
too high for him.
Not really. He's like jumps
He
too
don't. He
high.
don't put much
Yeah,
power
he's not
behind
getting
it.
fuck all on that.
No.
By the way, from there.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's the problem. They've got the extra width from the width
now.
up front from playing five at the back. They've got people who can head the ball in. Neither our fullbacks nor our strikers can get on the end of a cross.
Look at this pressure already.
Big pressure.
Clearly a foul.
See that? There was like, 7 players in that quarter of the pitch, Chelsea players.
Yeah.
They had nobody on the left-hand side. Look, you can almost see it now still. Nobody on the left-hand side. They totally left that. They literally wanted to just press as a unit. It's quite impressive, actually, that many players committed in that one zone, because if someone had got their head up and switched it, we'd be in the shit.
That's another thing as well that Pogba gives you. He's like
switching
aerial
ability.
presence
Yeah.
as well. He is good in the air, Pogba, especially
he
at
is.
set pieces, defending set pieces.
Yeah. Yeah. Some pictures on the stairs. Come on.
Oh.
Go on, Marcus.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Go on, gamble.
Push.
Ooh.
Gamble.
Pretty, look at that.
Fucking
that
Eric
highlight
Bailly's
from
off
United.
his rocker, innit?
Eric Bailly treats every game like it's a friendly.
Be the most fun on a night out of United's players, you know.
Do you think?
Yeah.
There's no way it's boring. How's it boring?
It's
You're
one
not
of
going
them-
to boring
it's one
now
of
with
them
Eric
where-
Bailly, are you?
I bet it's like first round and he gets you both 10 Jaeger bombs. You're like, that's my night done then. It's like, it's fun, but it's just
Eric
carnage
Bailly
for
in
20
the Arndale.
minutes.
Yeah. Just with the regular people, it was like December-ish time, and he was wearing flip-flops, shorts, and a vest.
Do you know, not long after he signed, it was in the Lowry.
Yeah.
Lowry's the only 5-star hotel in town.
Yeah.
Well, it might be 4, but I think just because of disabled access, it's fully 5-star. It was not long ago. I think Jose's in there, is he? Maybe.
Ooh,
something like that.
Yeah.
Bay's walking around in a pair of United shorts, barefoot, bare-chested, just walking around the lobby of the hotel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck is this, lad?
Just pure Brits
Come
abroad.
on. Mate, that's sick. Told you about the time I seen him coming out of Trafford in his Range Rover, didn't I? Where he just drove over the traffic island. Traffic everywhere. You just saw this Range Rover drive over the island, and as I looked up, and saw everybody in it.
What, driving through the roundabout?
He just went over the roundabout after the game.
That's exactly what I
Like, the
thought.
traffic was obviously horrendous, and he was injured at the time. He hadn't been playing, but he wasn't driving. He was in the passenger seat. It must have been his dad or whoever was driving, and he just went over the traffic island.
Yeah, there's no way he's a boring night out. I'm not
No,
having it.
not a chance.
No.
You might wake up in a cell, but it'll be all fun and games before that.
Every good story starts off. Did I tell you about the time me and Eric Berry got arrested? You're going to be like, what? Oh, yeah, sit down. Right? Cool. It's a fucking top night out, that is.
Night out, you, your mate, and Eric Bailly and Rojo.
Oh, yeah, mayhem. Might as well be Celtic. We pot him and then fucking having it, aren't we?
I'm getting absolutely might as well be Celtic tonight, lads. Oh. It's a rough start, this, isn't it? Proper edgy little bastard at the start. Not what
It's
you
working
want.
for what we want to do, being able to play out in that back.
You expected this though, didn't
Fuck all up
you?
front,
You
though.
expected us to be soaking up the pressure.
Yeah,
indoors.
we do tend
It
to
wasn't,
struggle from the high press. Pogba warming up
He's
already.
had enough already. Ollie's like, Pogba, get on.
Yeah. Look at Pogba very leisurely down those stairs there. Was he going back into the change room there?
Yeah, he's going for a piss. Probably.
Simple as that.
If the Pepsi Max people are watching, sponsorship is available.
Why would they pay us when we get it for free?
We'll refuse to
Go on,
drink it
lad.
on air.
You're going to get bloody hiccups if you're not
We'll start
careful
putting it in
down
different bottles.
Mad head.
Hey.
Almost downed his full can there. You're going to get tummy ache if you're not careful,
I need to be
Jay.
careful. My age.
Bloody hell.
I'll get heartburn.
You know what you get with that dicky tummy of yours?
I am 52 after all.
Right, go on. Give it us in the comments. Who would be your ideal United player night out? You have a good time with Paul Pogba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause also, I think Paul Pogba, you're getting in everywhere. Eric Bays, you're queuing up outside still because he's off his fucking nut. And people are like, no. He's like, come on.
Who are you definitely?
He's like, I play for United.
If you're
like,
with them, you're definitely getting in. Pogba, Rashford.
I don't even know Rashford. I don't think Rashford
Rashford
goes out.
Rashford, yeah, but you're getting in everywhere.
Okay, but I don't
Rashford,
think he's
the
going
key to the
out.
city, aren't he? You're getting in everywhere for free with him.
Yeah.
Jesse's got every club tabled up.
Stop calling it a necklace, man.
What is it?
It's a fucking
chain.
Yeah.
Or a piece. We call it a piece.
Yeah. It's a what's it called?
I'm joking.
Can we get you to wear that on stream?
No.
What about for the FA Cup final?
Yeah, if we get there, yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Actually, when we get there.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
The upper spine piece, as he likes to call it. Not a necklace,
RB.
is it?
Flex.
It's Reeboks, is it? It's a like
well,
Reeboks,
they bought that
like
foul
signature
there.
edition.
Because that was a gamble.
Yeah, that was soft as.
Oh, do you know what he's doing, Dean? He's giving these against Giroud now, and then later on, Giroud will score a goal, clamber all over someone, and he won't give it. Because you can't just push someone.
He could have killed him with that one.
Can leave Maguire.
Oh shit! When am I in hairdressers?
10 times.
The game's not to win fouls, mate.
Aim the game's to score goals.
Shit.
Keep the ball.
You needed to bounce that foot.
That's a foul, ref.
Referee!
Awful.
Get him in the book.
They are very much up our asses.
Broke his back at less than that.
Pause.
Oh, that's a shit house tackle, that, because that hurts. Deadly.
Oh, Wednesday. Is it Wednesday?
Fuck.
We're not making life easy for ourselves.
We're just passing the ball around the back, giving it away, getting a goal kick.
Get rid of it
passing
there.
it around the back, giving it away,
Do you know
getting
what?
a goal kick.
I'd say you go
Pass it around the
Igalo.
back, give it away. Goal
Igalo
kick.
for
Incoming.
James and hold it a bit.
Handball. It was about half a yard away from when he hits
fucking
it.
shit
He couldn't have got out of the way of that if he tried.
This is a fucking bad start.
Garlo,
this.
actually.
I don't know.
James.
I
This
don't know.
isn't a good start.
But over what we got with James.
Mate, if you're going to take James off, bring Greenwood on.
We're not even.
No, it's not for that reason. It's to hold it. Hold.
Holding give.
Sub.
But do it at the right time.
Change subs now.
No, I'm
We're
saying
chipping
if
the
you
ball
are.
up
If you
to
are.
strikers and wingers that can't win headers, we're losing the headers. The ball's coming back to us, and it's going out for goal kicks and corners.
Yep.
It's a fucking
Igalo.
shit start. This.
Flex it now.
We need width or someone that can hold the ball up front, and we've got neither at the minute. This reminds me. Do you know what this reminds me of? Do you know that game against City when Bravo almost gave us the game, where they're just fucking our wingers. Like, we've got two players who can't win headers, and they've got someone up their arse the whole game, and we can't get out.
Yeah, at Old Trafford.
Yeah. When Bravo kept making mistakes, what was it 3-1?
When we should have had a penalty.
Yeah. 3 or 2-1 to City it was. I can't remember.
2-1. We should have had a penalty. He should have been sent off. Bravo.
Yeah, the first
for a
40
2-footed
minutes we
challenge
didn't
on
get the
Wayne
ball
Rooney.
out of our half. It's happening again now.
I need like a stack of things to throw at Cam's head from here.
Fuck me. Solskjaer's as well talked so much in the last couple of weeks about
Oh my God.
players staying wide and keeping.
Get out to him.
Good block. Fucking Eric.
It's a terrible, terrible
swinging
kick.
Bastard. Keep it.
Jesus Christ. It's a foul.
That's a foul. That.
He's played advantage.
Yeah.
But there's no advantage. It's a fucking 1v1.
That was a foul on Bruno.
Yeah,
there.
he's a foul and he played advantage when we didn't even have possession.
Rashford having one.
Can't
touch
play
is
advantage on a
hardly
50-50 ball down the line.
No.
And he's still down.
Bollocks. I think he's holding his testicles.
Ball shot. That's ball shot.
So unless it's ripped off, he should be all right. What happened here? Oh! That was a proper like.
You got
scorpion
studs on the
tail.
old chap. Oh, he's on the chap, mate.
Kicked the
On his
knob.
chap.
He's kicked him right in his knob end.
What does the physio do about that?
Kiss it better.
Yeah, just one of the like a little micro fan on it.
Stay away with a spray.
Yeah.
You don't want that on there.
No, I don't. Basically, hair removal. Like basically,
A bit of V.
Bit of V.
Nah. Drinks break. Fucking hell.
That 23 minutes is flown by. Can't even lie.
Who cares?
That's one of the daftest comments I've seen.
23 minutes has flown by. Not been great, has it?
No, Joe, it's not.
Drinks break analysis, Stephen Howson.
Drinks break analysis. I would say you got to stay hydrated for starters. Hydration is important.
Thoughts on the concept of electrolytes? Do they even exist?
Yeah, I think they do. Yeah,
they do.
I think they do. In MMA, especially, you see a lot of people when they're cutting water, they go with distilled water, which is free of minerals, and it totally, like, literally washes out your system really fast because a lot of those salts hold on to that water, and you want to let it go. And then they'll rehydrate they'll literally pour like Himalayan sea salt into drinks and drink them, like really salty, like seawater drinks. So yeah, you need them.
Interesting, because that's a lot of times with hangover. That's the thing you lose most is salts, not like sodium salt, but like salts, isn't it?
Minerals.
Fucking love it. We can't hear you.
Yeah, we're not derailing it like that today. Thank you.
Asking us questions when no one can hear what you're saying. Bruno looks to have survived the kick in the bollocks. Pogba's laughing. Pogba looks so casual then, didn't he?
Look very casual there.
Like he's at the cinema rather than like FA
Just
Cup
get him on
semi-final.
now, man. Forget it.
Why do you think he's not playing? Do you think he's tired?
Resting,
just resting.
Just resting,
Simple as that.
rotating it.
We got a lot of games to play. Nope. He's not on the watchalong, so he should have been here, shouldn't he?
It's been good, Maguire.
That's soft.
That's
again,
not foul, mate.
he's buying
He's
that.
bought
He's
that,
leaning into him, going down before the ball's even played. Come on,
lie,
you
though.
know it as well, Cam.
Giroud is giving
He's
him a bit
bought
of
that. Look, that's not gonna.
No,
That's
he's
not
held
gonna
him.
sell you.
He's held him.
Look,
Look at that,
that is
though.
6-1 half dozen of the other.
If anything, I think you booked Giroud for that.
I agree with McCall. I don't think
80 mil because he's English.
I think Maguire's been good in this game so far.
I've not.
He's done good.
My problem with this game wasn't Harry Maguire.
No, I don't know. What you can say he's done wrong. All right, then imagine he wasn't playing and we had Lindelof,
Giroud
man
looks
marking
on the
Giroud.
better side of the physical confrontations they've been having though.
I don't think
It's been a bit
so
even.
far. I
think
think Maguire's more than
Giroud's just
Giroud has.
bought a couple of fouls and so's Maguire.
Yeah. Keeper. Fucking hell, that's bouncing like 2 feet off his post there.
Cam, you need to update the defaults like I told you to on Friday.
It's weird that De Gea's not on that, isn't it? Or is it not? I don't know with him.
That's quite.
It bounces like that far off the post.
If it drops in a little bit nearer, yeah,
terrible
maybe.
trim,
But
that man.
What, Mason Mount?
That's a foozy.
this nonsense does
What
my
about
head.
the little under chin
This isn't
beard
helping.
that he's got?
Who?
Mason Mount looks like he's dipped his chin.
Right,
in,
look,
like-
look at where it's ended up there from that nonsense of a kick-off.
That's better.
Buy down the
See,
back.
we're forced here.
But the thing
This
is,
is
you
a
got Dan
shit
James
tactic.
looking to try and tow it round someone rather than someone who can hold it up.
This is not working, is it?
No.
Same thing happening. Repeat. Get the ball,
was outside.
play it
I
round
thought
for a
that
minute,
was from
try and
the
pass
telly,
it
that.
forward, lose the ball. Same thing happens over and over again. There you go, look.
It's just when you see James running alongside Zuma.
It's not even his fault. Rashford hasn't done anything either.
Zuma
The
and
system
Rudiger, it
isn't
just looks a
working.
bit like year 11 versus year 7 a bit.
Yeah, it's not a physical confrontation
Yeah.
you're comfortable with, is it? Right, so Matic here. What's the way out?
This is what I mean.
Just
Just
chip it
soaking up pressure.
Lose the header, carry on, same fucking thing over and over again. Literally, you can predict what's going to happen. Surely they've seen something's not right here. Yeah, if Ollie's watching the watch along, mate.
Igalo, please, lad. Let's go with Igalo.
Or
Nightmare getting whipped off at half time.
Or just more whip.
Half time. Oh, it's horrible.
Possible. 23 minutes on a water break. Anyway, you stay there.
Do you remember when Jose used to do it in the first half when he was at Chelsea?
brutal, mate.
Double substitutions after 20 minutes.
But I think more managers should. If you got it wrong, change it rather than wait for a goal to go in. You go, do you know what? This ain't working. Let's fucking chin it
It
off.
feels like we're waiting for Chelsea to score this, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Like we're going to pass it around here, get too much
Why do you
pressure on
think
us,
he did it
chip
more
it up,
then
lose
than-
it.
Look at the press there.
Why do you think he does it more?
He's actually got a bit of
then
time,
than he would
Maguire,
now?
here for the first time.
Just the fact that he was winning things, so his ego was like,
I
I can do
also
what I
think
like.
Rue Farry had a massive impact in everything that they did. And I reckon he's suffering without him a bit.
To be fair as well, when Jose used to do that, a lot of the time it didn't actually work.
He's off.
No, he's not.
I think he's off, mate. But
He's
can he
got
deliver
no
a
left
ball?
foot. He's got no left foot.
All
so.
you've got to do is mark Rashford, so you
got
just
no one in
double
the
mark
box
him.
to
Look at that.
find,
There's 4 players around Rashford because you're like, who else you passing it
Who's
to,
that?
dickhead?
Wan-Bissaka.
Out wide.
Giving it Wan-Bissaka.
It's Wan-Bissaka and Rashford in the box.
Good luck with that.
With 4 defenders around him.
What you need to do is get Bruno on the ball like in the final third, and then that might make something happen. But you double marking Marcus because this is the good thing when we've had Greenwood and Martial and everybody on the ball.
I just want him to get a shot off.
We're happy days.
Nah.
But when it's just Marcus, it's easy to mark him out.
That's a poor
It's
ball.
just the same as it's easy. If it's Pogba, it's easy to mark him out when he's one of them.
Good.
Well in.
Dan James, that's
well
good.
done,
Good
Dan
work.
James.
That was good. Good pressing.
That's
from
what
the
he should
back.
be doing.
Yeah. That's better. We're actually keeping the ball in their half for a minute here. Good pass. Who's that? Wan-Bissaka. I thought it was Baye for a second. That's the thing. What's our best way of making a chance from this position here? I don't know what it is. Play Rashford's feet. Hope he can turn and shoot.
Yeah, probably.
Williams has got it all to do there now.
1v1A. What's he got? Williams makes a
Makes
run.
space,
He's coming
yeah.
inside. Bruno.
Man on.
Good feet.
That's
well
a
done,
foul.
Fred.
Clear
Free
foul.
kick, Marcus, 1-0.
No,
That's better.
It's got to be Bruno specialist.
Good
innit?
turn by
Marcus is
Fred.
mint at free kicks against Chelsea in the League Cup.
No, I would
Yeah.
say Rashford's mint. I would say he's mint at free kicks.
No,
That
I
was
was
a
joking.
dive.
Nah, knees hit.
No, watch. That's a fucking dive, my mate. I don't care. I'm just saying.
Remember to put
I think
through.
that
He's
needs
getting quite
hit,
frustrated with Rashford's free kicks. Or was he taking them from too far?
His free kick to goal ratio isn't good.
Remember, what did you show me? Saying that he was either taking them
The
or too
document
far
that
away.
we sent Marcus,
Yeah.
you mean?
What, you sent him a document?
Yeah,
saying like where
I'm
he was
only
going
claiming
wrong.
48% of the credit for how many goals he scored this season.
Right, that's
I'll
fair
show
enough.
you afterwards.
So that's what 10 goals that are down to you.
Minimum, yeah. Can't wait for my Mercedes.
Bruno's taking this, isn't he?
Someone said that you sound like a
Coward.
Cool.
A Karen.
Lucky.
Ooh.
Come on, Bruno.
Basically-
I believe in
It's nice of you to point out these lovely comments.
What kind of comment was that?
Bit of confidence
We can't even
building
hear you either, so we have to ask you again.
during the watch along.
They're over the line. Can't stand on the line. That's it. Fucking get well done. Get
Come
a
on,
fucking
Dean.
toe.
Get a grip.
Mason, neither are you. Oh, we got it on target, so you can ask for.
We'll have- See, the thing is now, I know I paint my words here, but I've just got zero confidence in us scoring anything from a corner.
Maguire's the only one whoever wins headers, isn't it?
Yes. It's
think
on
you-
target,
I
got
think
a
he-
corner.
I think
It is
Bruno
our
could-
first shot.
Bruno could have went keeper's side there. Caballero went
bit more
so
power.
No, he went so early.
Yeah.
So this is what's this? What was this in aid of?
Informing for decision making. Oh, what a corner!
Why has that gone through everyone?
Matic left it.
What was Matic doing there?
He's left-footed as well.
Why did he leave it with no one behind him? And now we've just set them up for a counter.
Interesting.
Fucking Fred, man.
Oh, Jesus,
What the
wept.
fuck was that?
So
It's not fucking
Cabaye
Dan
running
Jones,
back.
it was a shit pass from
versus
Fred, that.
Mane, and where he'd taken
Keeper.
all these shots from. Look at these. And then free kicks.
That's a
where he
foul
takes
there.
Free kicks from. See? That's where Matt takes free kicks
So
from.
you did this just for your own.
So
knowledge.
can you go through this on the thing or no?
Yeah, fuck it. I reckon we're alright doing
Go on
that
then.
now. Okay, so if we can sort of see this, I gave this to Marcus in the summer. We did an analysis on his expected goals, his goals per minute, all that sort of stuff. We did a shot comparison. Let's zoom in here. So this is, can you guys see? Yeah, you can actually.
Fuck.
That's where Sadio
Sorry, I
Mane
couldn't
scores
tell
from.
where that shot was going.
And this is where Marcus was scoring from. But this is where he was having block shots from, where he was missing from. And if you see, there's a lot, 25, 30 yard out here. And then the saved ones were really bad. Fucking tons of them down here. And this is based on expected goals. These was like 0.2, 0.3, 2 and 3% chances of scoring.
0.02.
Well, 2%, yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 and 3% chances of
Go on,
scoring,
Brandon.
which obviously is not an ideal shot. And then with his free kicks,
Go
you
on.
can see his free kicks were being shot mostly from 25 yard out. And for comparison, we said, have a look at what Juan Mata's doing. Juan Mata's having all of his from here.
Are the greens goals?
Greens are goals. Purples are saved. No, blue's saved. Purple are blocked. Red are missed the target. But the maths on it was basically Juan Mata. All of his shots are a lot closer than Marcus's. Where he takes his shots from, he's looking from a 9 to 14% chance of scoring, where Rashford takes them from is a 0.04 chance of scoring, which means Mata's always going to be 2 to 3 times more likely to score a free kick just based on where he takes it from, let alone the technique of the player or anything like that. So the recommendation was stop taking free kicks from there. We did some stuff on his pressing. Again, just shows a little bit on that. And then we did some stuff on his how many shots he was having. He was having 1.6 shots per 90 under Mourinho. Solskjaer pre-injury was having...
Right, that's a foul, surely. Come on.
He was having 5.14 shots per 90. Also, when he was played as a forward and starting under Ole, he'd also scored 6 in 7 games and 4 in 4 consecutive starts for the first time in his career. The analysis basically said... United's free forwards combined are having as many chances as Ronaldo alone, but United don't create enough chances for the players to be reaching the 20 to 30 goal mark. Marcus needs to reduce his shots from outside the area. XG and goal tally will rise sharply with a 10-15% increase of shots inside the area. Mane scored 22 from 87, but 83% of his shots are inside the box. 100% of his goals came from inside the box.
How's that not a yellow?
And he was the one who fouled fucking Fred on the edge of the box a minute ago.
Jesus
Just
Christ.
keep not even going for the ball. He's not making an attempt at the ball. He's fucking miles away from it. That's a deliberate trip. Fuck off.
Basically, we said if he finished...
Not getting booked for that.
If he finished with... if he improved where he was scoring from, we expected him to score about 25 goals.
So I think it's only right that you're taking the credit for him
What's
more
he on,
as being on that.
What's he on, 22?
22.
Being around that target this season.
Should we just say, okay then.
Go on then, here he is.
Go on, Marcus.
Marcos.
Do it for Manchester.
Low. That's twice now Kovacic has just had 2 blatant trips, not even going for the ball. Twice on the edge of their box and not...
Mike
not
Dean's
got
doing one of
booking.
them anyway, done what? Get out of the way, Dean!
Oh. Unlucky. Push. He's got no pass on here. Push him.
Don't foul.
Well
though.
done. That's good.
Don't foul.
Well done.
Come on.
They've got
They've
nothing
got
on
a
there.
battle. Give him one.
That's alright, that. I like a bit of that. Oh, get up, dickhead.
Get up, man.
So basically, the gist of it was you need to start taking shots in better areas and take less shots from difficult areas.
The mad thing is that United don't have anyone that takes them through this.
Is that still the case?
Yeah. We're basically doing a video on Paddock FC where a couple of the coaches, Yayan and Pete, are going to deliver an expected goal session, which is designed to inform better decisions. So it's for our players, but we're making content from it, so it's going out on the channel for everyone to see. But what it's going to replicate is like a lecture that we might give to Ronaldo, where we say, right, today you took 4 shots from here.
Yeah.
The combined expected goals of those 4 shots is less than 20%. Combined.
Fucking hell.
So that's why you didn't fucking score from there. However, you took 2 shots from here. Both of them was like 40-50% chances and you scored.
Well done there, Brandon.
Take more of them.
Right. Yeah, 100%.
Is it... It seems to me, and I might be wrong here, that expected goals is a relatively new thing. I don't remember like hearing that 5 or 6 years ago. XG seems to be the new thing.
Soccernomics.
But is that what it's born from?
No, it's totally different. But basically,
have you always had that in your coaching? That has expected goals been a thing?
No,
it is relative.
Is it relatively new?
Last 4 or 5 years.
Right.
Isn't it wild now? Like teams at the top aren't even just
in
informing Premier League players of that. That's a thing.
Yeah.
Because then if you know that, you go, well, I'm just going to drive. And the whole thing that I want is I want the Paddock players to drive.
Jesus, he's done you there far too easily.
Oh, shit.
Was that Alan Wan-Bissaka who got done now?
No, it's Fred.
Fred.
The way
pathetic.
the way your brain and mind works playing football and that, because the game's so reactive. Well, they say that you should be proactive instead of reactive, but it is reactive. That when you're thinking, oh, maybe we should drive 1-2 extra yards forward at this point before I shoot.
Yeah.
People are just going to do stuff up instinct, so it's kind of like...
So I think it's more training.
I think it's more your movement.
Yeah. But we're going to say, Joe, like, especially Cameron shoots. He's got a good dig on him, but I'm already envisaging that he's going to shoot far too often from far
far
out. Yeah. So
does expected goals though does it change because the goalkeepers are worse at our level, or are the goalkeepers degrade at the same level as the attackers?
Yeah, it will, but it's a zero-sum thing. So every penalty at this level can be measured, and then we can give you an actual expected goals from penalties at level 13 of English football.
Yeah,
because it's zero-sum.
But you can't.
But it's not as
we don't
accurate
have
as you
the
want
facilities in place to do that with
No.
every type of shot at this level,
No.
though, do we?
So we're going to be very broad brush with it. It's not going to be as accurate as it could be, and we're going to look at. We're going to use the Conference and League 2 as a guide, and we're going to see probably how much that differs from the Premier League to the Conference, and then maybe apply that degradation again to get down to what our level is. But in terms of you're not going to find a shot from 10 yard out centre of the goal, only the keeper to beat, is going to be wildly different in terms of how many times you finish, because obviously the strikers are better but the keepers are better.
Yeah.
Well, the strikers are worse but the keepers are worse. So it should be roughly the same sort of thing. So it won't be perfect, it won't be accurate as much as the Premier League is, because obviously we've got 25 years of people collecting that data, whereas ours, we could collect all of our shots and we can give you a Paddock expected goals, but it'll be based just on us because we're able to collect that data. The data gets more accurate the more data it gets put into it, doesn't it?
Yeah. Just not been very crisp with our passing today.
No.
It seems to be levering at people and just a little bit short or a little bit over or whatever.
They've proper squeezed it.
They have. Struggling to get out, aren't we? We had that 5-minute spell before where we were sort of playing in their half a little bit, a bit more pressure, but still, I don't know what our expected chance creation method is here. I don't know how we think we're going to score.
It just
We're on the edge of the box, and it's Marcus
hoping
Rashford stood there, Wan-Bissaka stood there, Brandon Williams stood there, and they don't seem to know how to get a shot away. It's like we're hoping for corners
Because we haven't got enough presence in the final third.
We don't either have the width of people who can carry the ball forward confidently, or someone who you can play the ball to in the middle that can hold it up or win headers.
You're just going backwards.
We've set up
inviting pressure
here.
again. What's that? And then giving away throwing on the halfway
Going
line.
long to Dan James, for fuck's sake.
It just makes
it's
no
not a
sense.
good idea.
You can't imagine Chelsea wouldn't. I assume Chelsea would have been more scared to have seen the 4-3-3 that we have been playing.
Well,
you can't imagine that would have been causing them less problems than this.
You got to hope. Come the hour, their pressing is going to have decreased.
Fucking head injury central.
Oh, he's cut his eye there, Ali Maguire.
On
off Bailly. That just sums it up.
Bailly,
That sums it up. He's injured his own captain.
I think Bailly's headed that with his cheek as well.
But fucking
So he headed Maguire and just let the ball hit his face.
Like the bottom corner of the eyebrow as well. That fucking sore there, innit? On the soft bit. Well, say soft bit. Easily broken bit.
Shut up, Cam.
Who wins the head? It's Bailly, innit?
Going for the head.
He heads it with his ear, for fuck's sake. Yeah, how about a bit of communication?
Because Bailly's like that.
Doesn't look great, that does it?
Yeah.
So they both injured themselves.
Double knockers, mate.
Hey, heading the same ball.
Fucking Newton's cradle, them two, aren't they? Just fucking smacking into each other. Little knocks that way. You can barely see fucking Wembley with all the buildings around it, can you?
It's mad, the little park that's built up around it.
Yeah. Like it's sort of nested in it. Bailly's just had half a concussion off Zuma and the second half off Maguire. McTominay warming up. Mason Greenwood.
Are they just going for a piss?
No, he's put his bib on. He's warming up.
Timbo
can play there, yeah.
You could also go back to a back four, which wouldn't be the worst idea ever.
No, although a back four.
Maguire looks well fucked here, by the way. And the fact that Eric Bailly's still face down's a bit of a fucking worry as well. Like, lads,
Wipes
how
out
about we
both
sort
our
our shit
centre-backs.
out? Are we honestly going to go Lindelof and Timbo at centre half though? I might go home.
No, I think Maguire's
that's
fucked.
fucked.
I think Maguire's going
To be fair to Maguire, he's a type of player. Hasn't he been playing with an injury for months? So I don't think he's going to come off unless.
I think he looks all right to me, Maguire.
You know, put a bit of plaster on it, it'll be fine.
It looks.
I think he's just said fine. He's also warming up McTominay, so you know what the plan will be there.
The collision, whilst painful, wasn't as dramatic and as heavy as like Brandon's the other night, was it?
No.
There was not as much force behind it. Bayer's just lifting his head back and Maguire's kind of going forward. It would hurt and he could have a concussion, but I think he'll be all right. But yeah, Bayer's still face down on the floor. Oh,
there's
cameraman
just out, having a moment.
I think it's on a string there.
There's never a
Bayer's
dull
not
moment
looking
with
good
Bayer,
there.
is there? Just knew there wouldn't be like.
Yes, we're getting a fucking Terry Butcher moment here for Maguire.
Bayer looks fucked. Because Bayer has potentially already had one of these, hasn't he? With Zuma a minute ago.
Yeah.
God's sake, this is rough, isn't it?
Why is Andreas Pereira wearing up? He was like, just fancy me leg stretch. All right, cool. As long as you don't get carried away.
Oh,
Martial's coming on by the look of it.
He's coming on.
I think
coming
was
on.
just
he is
taking
coming
Bayer off and just going forward at the back.
His walkout music.
Yeah, they're going through
Going
the fucking
3-4-3-3.
the carpet samples with him, aren't they? Before the match that they do. Wait, a nice green, a nice bit of green. They're all green. Martial.
Oh, rightly so.
See, that's a better front line. Dan on the right, Marcus on the left, Martial up front, rather than chipping balls up to them two. You can actually play it forward now.
This is the problem, right? I know this is obviously an accident. But
This 45.
this is the thing with Eric Bayer. He just never gets a run in the team.
Off, Marshall down straight down the middle. Everything else stays the same.
Is Bayer being stretched off?
Yeah. He's off his fucking.
Bayer and James off.
I reckon it's just Bayer.
Yeah, I think just go forward at back.
To get James off.
Okay,
Why? It's
it's
not his fault.
Dan James hasn't done much wrong in this.
Oh, hang
game.
on, Eric Bayer's out. He's getting up.
He's not. I think he's coming off though.
50 million down the drain.
Yeah, Tony Marshall.
Adam McCullough's pulling himself off.
Yeah, Tony's coming on.
Yeah, he's doing it.
He's doing it. Come on, Tony. Go on, lad. 5 minute stoppage time.
Oh my days, a grin by
Look
Martial.
at the fucking smile on him. Oh, you're
Can we just
fucked.
say,
He loves it.
Martial
He
isn't
loves it.
even someone who doesn't smile a lot. He was just fuming for 5 years. He smiled so much in
Do
the
you know
last
what?
6 months.
His smile's weird though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's, a serial
It's
killer
unnerving.
smile.
I don't
It's
like it.
There's no eyes in it.
No, that's it. His eyes
he's
don't
like that.
smile. Yeah.
No eyes in it at all.
Right. Enough fucking about now.
It's proper like corners
Hey,
on street.
he loves a semi-final, doesn't he, old Tony?
Yeah.
Mate, I can't say how good that one was against Everton. He scores in, was it injury time or in extra time?
No, it was in.
Oh my
Oh yeah.
God!
I remember screaming actually.
Bayer's on.
Is it
No.
towed through from under Herrera?
Bayer
I think,
ain't doing
and then
well at
just
all, is he?
buried.
That,
Oh my
by the way,
God.
after that was my favourite ever bit of shithousery from under Herrera, where he pulled back Barkley. Barkley was going through on goal, and Ander Herrera just grabbed the back of his shirt, and then as he was falling,
No, he won't go
Barkley
like that.
kicked him, and they both got booked.
Bayer's neck
blatant.
braced up on the side now.
Yeah, no, it was a blatant yellow. What?
Bayer's neck braced up on the side.
I got no
That's
words.
not.
He's off his
That's
tits.
obviously not what you want to say.
So you think there's nothing wrong with him, innit? You're just a bit mad.
I don't know. Remember match day, Paddock. We're going to case it at half time. You got some match stats for us as well.
Hashtag Paddock match day instead of match day Paddock. It's hashtag Paddock match
You got
day.
some
I will get this right one day.
Send
I
your
promise.
split screen, send your dual screen, send your drinks, show us what you're watching and where you're watching
Got
the
some
game, and we'll
statistics.
feature them at half time.
We're
Casey?
going through some stats. We're going through some tweets. I'm gonna go for a piss out of my big old dick.
You wish.
Okay. Going for a piss out of my bang average dick.
Out of your malnourished nub. There's got to be.
Loads. Like the other
It's
night.
weird, and it's so strange.
We'll-
I mean,
we'll
no,
see
this is different,
53.
but like every game, you seem to have like 11 minutes of added time. It's crackers.
Yeah. Both injuries.
Thoughts on choice of attire from Solskjaer and Lampard in this one?
Yeah, that's how you go to a semi-final. By the way, the way Ollie's dressed, not in fucking jeans and a t-shirt.
Lampard's obsessed with a puffer jacket,
Like,
though, isn't he?
I don't know what Pep
He
Guardiola
loves the
thought he
thin-
was doing
the thin
yesterday.
puffer.
Like he belonged
Bayer's
in the
proper
Northern
like-
Quarter.
No, Bayer don't look good at all, you know.
He's a very long stoppage.
It's weird that he got up and then
lay down again.
Lay down again. That's not encouraging at all.
Is that another Pepsi?
That's the one case he got me.
People getting him Pepsis for his birthday.
How are you saying that?
Not me.
You basically bled Red Bull for a year.
Well,
I'm off.
Ronaldo, stick up for me, son.
Might have won in the second half, though.
No one talk to me like that.
I'm saying, I probably can't say that.
What?
Say it.
Go on.
It's not
What
live.
can't you
Cut
say?
it out.
Hey, we're not divisive. So it's just about unity in it and all that.
All about unity.
All them
Yeah.
things there.
No, fuck
Manchester
'em, fight us.
United.
Especially with what you said in the
United.
WhatsApp, in the WhatsApp as well.
What, Kevin Owens?
Yeah.
Oh my, hey.
Kevin
Cam.
Owens isn't a bad person to
Cam.
look like.
Can you get this pick up, please?
Steve looking
Of
like
Kevin
Kevin
Owens.
Owens. You do look like him, Steve.
Is it a bad thing though?
I'm
Like
fit
this?
though.
He's a
Right.
professional athlete.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
I've
He's a
never heard
fucking
of this
actor.
guy.
All right, he's a
That's all right.
professional
WWE.
actor.
WWE.
Like I said.
Still athlete. Still athletic.
Are they?
What's more of an athlete then?
All right,
Phil
Cam,
the
look in
Power
the chat,
Taylor
mate.
or Kevin Owens?
One of them plays an athletic.
One of them's a multi-world
No, you
champion.
can still be athletic without being
All right, yeah,
without
you
doing
can,
a
you can be
sport.
athletic and work at Carphone Warehouse.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
that
a
one.
fucking sport.
I didn't say it was a sport. I said he was an athlete.
Where am I meant to send it? Slack. Oh, I was slacking. One sec.
It's going to be at least 6
Wait.
or 7 minutes from now.
This first half has been absolute shite, by the way.
It's been shambolic.
It
hasn't
has. It's just been dreadful.
I'm kind of glad we've got.
haven't played any of the 5 that have already been added. Does that mean there's now 10 minutes?
No, there's just 5 from whenever it starts.
There you go. When obviously the Wi-Fi works, but
Very concerning, this Eric Bailly business. They've got him in the green bag and all sorts.
What, zipped him up?
they want him in put him in a bag.
But his bottom
he dead?
3/4 is in a bag.
If he was to if Eric Bailly was to be recycled, which bin would he go in?
What?
That's a great question.
It's a great question. Paper,
No chance.
glass.
That one where you throw it in and it
he's,
goes.
he's fully
I
strapped
could
up
make
in
a
that
case for
stretcher.
glass because he's pretty fucking fragile, isn't he?
Glass. That's sorted. Definitely glass.
What the
Fucking
fuck
hell.
hell's going on here? Behave.
I want to see what they say about that
That's
comparison there.
bad, isn't it?
That is so spit.
I don't like seeing that at all. But it looks severe, that, doesn't it? Hopefully it's one of them where it's just a... That's worrying, that. I don't like that at all.
No, I don't either.
I think
You
he's
rarely
very
see that
resilient.
from a big head injury. Unless they're passed out, because he wasn't passed out.
Oh, he was still moving.
They must be concerned about spinal damage there.
Right, we're back on. Probably another 20 or so minutes to play. We're at our 51st minute, even though our timer stopped nearly half an hour ago.
Anthony
There is quite a lot of paramedics following him in here.
Yeah.
More than usual.
Where's the social distance?
I think when someone's maybe has a fractured skull, they
Could
sort of
also
put that to
test
one
it out,
side.
so.
Anthony Martial coming on for Eric Bailly, by the way, in case we didn't make that
Tony
completely clear.
Marshall
Oh,
loves-
go on, Tony!
Whoa!
Foul!
Pen! That's got to be a pen, my mate. That's got to be a pen, my mate. That's got to be a fucking pen, Michael. Fucking hell.
Come on, Varchester.
What the fuck? Honestly, what the fuck did he have to do? It's like, that's not fucking it's a foul.
We haven't VAR'd it yet, have we? They're checking
they're
it.
checking
He
it.
looks guilty,
Here
Zuma.
we
Zuma's
go.
face is someone
Here
there
we
who looks
fucking
like he's
go.
just dropped some
Up the
eyeball.
VAR, Reds.
That's your penalty,
Yeah,
boys.
he's kicked his foot.
He kicks his foot. You can't kick through underneath someone's fucking ankle. That's a clear foul.
Here we go. We're going to beep, beep, beep.
Oh,
beep.
that's a pen.
That's a clear
Oh,
penalty.
clear
If
penalty.
he's- if he's
That
over
is
the
a
line,
penalty.
if he's in the box, that's a penalty.
He's onside.
You
They're
can't
checking
boot him.
we're just going to check if he's onside,
In
Mike.
the box.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he's right. I think it's just
see, let's
outside.
It is outside
Let's
the
see
box.
that line.
Did he only do it for pens? If you want to do
Is
it
it
for
red
a
card?
don't know.
It's a red card, then, isn't it?
Last man.
Clear goal scoring opportunity. Last
It's either
man.
last man or a penalty, so what we having?
Last man.
Why is
Wait.
Mike Dean not blown there? Though? That is
Because
shocking.
they leave it for VAR.
Right, that's
This
ridiculous.
is what happened
that.
in rugby.
No, that's only if
like
it's a
your run-of-the-mill decisions, they just fuck off and let the fucking computer do
So
it.
if they check for a pen, but it's outside the box, but he still.
Of course, they
thinks
can
it's a
check
foul,
for a pen.
Do they give a free kick?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they can check if it's outside the box. They check for a penalty on Bayes one.
So
And part of that
just
was whether
checking
it was
in
in
the
the box or
watch-along.
not.
Sup, Gaffer?
Mike
They
Dean
can only
needs to
check-
get a
they
grip
can
in his
only
game because
check
they've
for
been
a pen
kicking
or a
us
red
all
card.
over the gaff.
Yeah. Yep.
Is it,
Of course
so
you
what
have,
is it
man.
then? Nothing.
Yep.
Are we
So
not
it's
getting,
not
not getting anything for that?
Look at this tracksuit wearing fuckwit.
So what's happened there then? Is that not a foul because it's not a pen? So it's they're either,
What a load of bollocks
they're
that
either
was.
checking for a red card or a penalty, and it's
What a
neither.
load
So
of
that's
bollocks.
it.
What a
That's
load
fucking
of
shit.
fucking rhubarb.
Mike Dean
That's
is
a
absolutely
booking, that.
fucking useless.
See, that's shit because we know that's a booking now because they just volleyed him up the back of his fucking calf, and yet they can't give it.
That's fucking bullshit.
Shit,
Mike
innit?
Dean, you need to have a fucking look in the mirror, you cunt, because this has been a fucking joke of a game. Been kicked to fuck, and you've done nothing about it, you bottle job. Fucking bottled it.
That's Lampard getting in his head, that.
Yeah, maybe.
It is. It is, man. All week we've had it, and Jose as well, the other little kid. Oh, please like me, Chelsea. Please like me again. I won 3 titles with you. Don't hate me.
Just trying to line up his next job when they get rid of this fucking fraud.
Exactly.
So go past that. Oh, lucky Bruno.
Oh.
You could tell from Zuma's face he knew he'd fouled him.
Yeah.
He didn't
Bruno
appeal
looked
it.
gu-
He knew he
Zuma
was
looked
just
guilty as well.
completely guilty.
Extra touch there, we were on. Oh, you know? Oh, that's a foul, is it, you fucking gimp?
Where's he going with that beard? Do you think that looks good?
Where's he going with that
Absolutely
beard?
not bad.
Farmer's
You
market.
think that looks good? Using an alpha. That's an alpha beard for a beta male.
Jeez.
Tony's got the face on now.
Yeah, Tony's
Yeah,
gonna
He's coming
punish you
out-
for that now.
He's coming out in fucking
Hey.
black gloves and then we're having it.
Black Gov Marshall's.
Right, out wide.
That's a
Yes, there we go. There we fucking.
Nah, he's
Good idea though, wasn't it? Good pass.
Sit it like this now.
I'm not confident would have finished.
Go on, Dan.
put pressure on him.
Well, stop fouling our players.
Marcus not touched the ball. for
I mean,
ages.
there was Harry Maguire that fouled him.
Yep, and it was your fault. If you hadn't challenged them, they wouldn't have headed each other.
That's true. Kovacic should be on a yellow card. Zuma should be on a
Our
yellow
players,
card.
it's like tie.
So-
That was offside, mate.
There you were. Oh. Oh, for fuck's
How easy
sake.
was that? How easy was that? Ridiculous.
That fucking dickhead and all.
Oh, fuck off.
11th minute of added time.
Stronger hand or what?
Pathetic.
Fucking Giroud.
You knew he'd score as well. If anyone was going to score, it was going to be him.
Couldn't be more onside if he tried.
It's on. It's a great ball.
That's not good. That's not
that-
good for Lindelof, you know.
No, Lindelof not
It
fucking
isn't
getting
good from
over.
Lindelof. But that's the thing with Giroud, he just fucking bullies people.
I think De Gea saves that as
Nah,
well.
I don't think it's his fault. It's a yard out. Like
You'd
what-
want him to do better, but it's not his fault. No, he's had a fucking
I won't
5-yard
blame De Gea
shot.
for that.
You
That's-
can't
it's a
fucking
yard out.
hammer the keeper for that. It's
No.
nice if he saves it, but you just got to be better, Lindelof. How are you
Oh,
letting
he
him
does
get
save it.
across you?
It hits
doesn't
De Gea's
save
hand
it, it's
and
a
then
fucking
bounces
goal.
down and hits his ankle and goes in. I don't think he doesn't. He doesn't save it. He doesn't put. It's not a weak hand though.
Fuck's
It hits his ankle.
I hate
Too easy that. Way too fucking easy.
Imagine liking football.
We've been fucking shit though, to be honest.
How many fucking fouls?
Is that a booking?
Seriously.
Why can't you just fucking trip people over when you're not going for the ball?
I'm gonna glass you.
Oh, he's so shit, isn't he? Such a pathetic little bitch unless they're winning.
I won't go.
No
with you in a
spine
game
at
as
any
well.
other time.
Get fucking Pogba on.
been
Stop
fucking
pissing
wank.
about now. Enough of this experiment. It's not worked.
Yeah.
That was
Do you
too
know
easy
what's-
as well, that
Do you know
goal.
what's hard? Grinding out a loss.
Yeah.
Do you know what's easy? Fucking someone.
Interesting. Half time. 1-0 Chelsea.
Oh, I need a wee. Right, is he ready?
You ready, Casey?
Here's fucking Casey.
That's the intro we always dreamed of. Over to Casey now for match day. Paddock, go on, lad. Take it away, boy.
Thanks for that great introduction, Steve. Yeah, here we are for half-time show of Manchester United versus Chelsea. Unfortunately, falling to a goal right before half-time there. Giroud doing what Giroud does. And it's a kind of one of those situations, isn't it? Like, we thought we could have done better. So let us know in the comments, what do we need to change in half-time? Let us know in the comments or on the hashtag Paddock Matchday. That's what you do, hashtag Paddock Matchday. Let us know what we need to change in the next half in order to overcome Chelsea. Now, obviously, I've had a couple of comments in from you all, and we're just going to go through them now. As you can see I'm hoping on my left-hand side. Got a couple of the pictures. Everyone's been sending in their dual screens. So, dual screen FA Cup semi-final from Kazin Abidi. Obviously there, very nice. Got dual screen, both reasonably sized, and what looks like a very nice glass of orange juice. Hashtag Pirate Matchday, Tom Fisher, again, very nice setup. How about a scuffed ass 2008 looking setup to watch the FA Cup while my Apple TV is occupied in the bedroom? That's 3 screens. Ooh, that's not even a dual screen, that's 3. That's great there. Got some more dual screens here. It's 3 a.m. in Melbourne, Australian boys. I've run out of beers, so I'm about to wake Misso up. Shaky start. Oh, but he's got it there. He's got the beer, he's got the phone, and he's got the match on. Oh, sausage, casa, ole, ole, ole. Very nice. That's a very nice looking meal. Very nice. Well done. I've seen that meal, Steve. Look at that. Look at that meal. Lovely, isn't it? Very nice. Very well made.
Nice proportions on it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, everyone seems to be really, enjoying the watch-along. Was enjoying the match before that goal. So, 2 shots in the first half, maybe. Let's have a look, shall we? Someone's got Belgian Moon, they've got the screen, they've got thing. Everyone seems to be having a nice, chill time with it. So let's have a look at some of the stats, because obviously the match has not been going the way that some people may want it to.
Worst start ever. Not really.
Let us know in the hashtag what you thought, as I said. So, obviously we conceded to Giroud. Maybe De Gea should have done better. Maybe Lindelof should have done better in that scenario. But a couple of the stats we're looking at, it seems to be that we're getting a bit dominated. Not going to lie. It's a bit hard to get possession at the moment. Chelsea, we're not used to the 3-5-2. I'm going to say this now. I don't like it. I think we should change it. But it seems that definitely we need to change something up. I think Daniel James has been not very effective. He's been dispossessed once. He's not really had any successful crosses. He's kind of just been really ineffective on that left-hand side, and especially now he's been moved out to the wide because of Rashford and Martial. This game is kind of screaming. I think this game is screaming out for a Gallo. As we've seen before, Daniel James and Rashford don't really have the aerial threat of a Gallo. But let's have a look at some of the more of the stats here. Possession-wise, we're losing possession. Chelsea have had 54% to our 46. Chelsea have had 6 shots. We've had 2. We've had 2 shots. Well, 1 on target, 1 blocked. The one was obviously Fernandes' free kick. Chelsea have had 3 shots on target. 2 of them. 1 of them from Giroud, obviously. 1 of them from Mount and 1 of them from Reece James. It's been a cagey match. That's really what we're looking at. A cagey match. Obviously, get everything in. Get your comments in. Talk about it. And if you want to avoid the match because of Ronaldo's revelation, why don't you just let us know here at the Paddock team which wrestler we look like? Get away from the match for a bit. Have a think about that. Do that. And in terms of that, just got to be better in possession. Got to bring someone on, maybe a Gallo, maybe Pogba to give a bit more stability with the passing. As you can see here, we have the match stats. We've had 2 shots to their 6, 1 on target. 82% pass accuracy to their 85. That could be a bit better. I feel like our pass accuracy has been, and the heat maps seem to show this, that's been focused around the back 3. And as you've seen, we kind of just been passing it around the back, trying to get out as they've been pressing us. No yellow cards for Chelsea, surprisingly enough, seeing as they've been booting us up and down the pitch. Azpilicueta doing a very serious one to Bruno Fernandes earlier on, and then obviously the Zuma one near the end of that half on Martial. Corners 1-2, offsides 1 to Chelsea, 0 to us. Obviously, we had a big stoppage at the end of that match from Eric Bailly, and we're obviously hoping he is okay. He's been on a stretcher. He's been carried out with a lot of paramedics, so we're going to have to see after the match if he's all right. I think that's all from me. That's all from this halftime show. So I'll throw it back over to the lads, and they can talk you through everything. So that's me. See you in a bit.
Nice one, Casey, brother.
Good stuff, mate.
Cheers for everyone sending us in. Get them in for the second half as well. Give us your thoughts. How do we get back into this game? Do it on Twitter. We'll drop you a retweet. Do it in the chat. Here's what I reckon on the first half. We went with the back three, and I think it was a good idea to go with the back three because it helps us deal with the press. The replays that we're seeing here now off BBC, they're showing how effective Chelsea's press was. So going to a three was a great tactic, I thought, from Ollie. The problem is you have to pair the back three with being able to go a slight bit more direct. Fucking Bruno, Marcus and Dan James are not free players you can go direct with. They're not free players that they can go make stuff happen. Bruno's been dragged into the midfield, which means that it's essentially Dan James and Marcus Rashford just chasing balls down, but they're not going to create for you, for each other or for themselves. And they're crowding out Marcus. He's double, triple marked. Dan James doesn't have the quality to be able to find someone unless he's getting in behind. But Chelsea don't play a very, very deep line. You can see there with the foul.
Can we talk about the fouls in a minute?
Oh, we absolutely are talking about the fouls. But you can see with the foul on Martial from Zuma, it was on the edge of the box, hence why it wasn't a penalty. But the fact that was there when we played it in behind rather than 10 yards further up is because their line's pretty deep. It's not the highest line ever. They're showing this. It wasn't in the box, which is fair, but it should probably be a red card then for the last man because he's taken them out there.
The fouls. So, we've seen Bruno getting kicked in the bollocks from behind by Azpilicueta, no booking. We've seen Kovacic tripping over Fred on the edge of the box, not going for the ball, then tripping over, who was it? Bruno outside the edge of the box as well. We had another free kick. Just blatant trips, no yellow cards.
He's not even had a word.
We've seen Zuma there volleying the shit out of
refereeing aside, we've been
Martial's.
I'm just going to put
thing.
it out there.
We have definitely.
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
Basically, we found out.
We've been saying the whole half.
We said the lineup was a risk, the formation was a risk, and then we found out it's not worked. So
it was obvious that
there we are, 1-0 down.
De Gea was willing to let not De Gea, sorry, that Solskjaer was willing to let them have the ball and let us create a few less chances by dropping Martial by Pogba and Mason. You don't drop those sorts of players and still be as good without them, but it's not worked, has it?
We need to get Wan-Bissaka involved, we need to get Williams involved, and we need to get them involved further up the pitch, or we need to bring on someone like a Gallo, which I don't think is going to happen now we've gone to the free. So it's going to be a midfield free now. Let's see how this changes the dynamic of the game. Lampard's probably pretty happy with what he saw. I don't think we're seeing Pogba for 15 minutes at least, but we should see him.
I think I would bring him on now. I don't see what we're going to lose by bringing him on.
Pogba and Greenwood.
Get them both on.
Poor stuff from Vic. Can't leave Giroud like that. Says Rune. I mean, all of our goals have been like just shit in the last month or so, aren't they? Just like shit defensively.
We keep saying this though. It's not his fault. It's not his defender's fault. Southampton, no, it's
that was the defender's fault.
No, it's not. You've got to do better.
Lindelof got absolutely bullied there.
Yeah. You have
just ran past him.
That was like, he
basically shrugged him and ran past him.
Yeah, too easy.
Mike D needs to step up and make some fucking decisions here though, because it's been a physical game and he hasn't been in charge of this.
He hasn't even spoke to anyone, as in like that's your second one, you do a third, you're getting a booking or whatever. Just let it go. Let it go all the time. Do you know what I mean? And they know they're getting away with it and they keep doing it.
And the amount of times they're trying to foul us as we're trying to come out to stop it.
Exactly. It's like say it's tactical fouling.
Yeah.
And the two out mutual exclusive, we haven't been good enough and the ref hasn't been good enough as well. Do you know what I mean? We can admit that United haven't really turned up. No. One shot on target, which was straight at keeper, and free kick ain't good enough.
A lot of people blaming De Gea for the goal. I want to see it again. For me,
5 yard out.
It's so close, and I think he gets a strong hand to it. I think it hits. It comes off his hand. Hits his
you said that at the time. At the time, I was angry, but I was just angry at everything when it went in. So
I think for me, it's Lindelof that's the problem. That he just gets. Giroud breezes past him, pushes him out of the way, and scores.
You know what? We're still having these conversations about Victor Lindelof. Do you know what I mean? We're 35 games or whatever we are into the season, 40 games into the season. Questioning Victor Lindelof again.
Apparently, Bay's been airlifted to hospital. Is there any information on why? Or is it just like, is it a severe concussion? If he took the knock in the back of his head, is that why, is it?
If it is serious, they should call off the game.
Oh, give us 2 goals.
Well, that's what they did with Mwamba. They called it off, man. You can't just expect your teammates to play when one of your teammates is in serious trouble. What, you're making me laugh and smile, but I'm being serious. You can't just carry on just when one of your mates is in hospital, seriously ill.
Yeah, that's bad. You got to assume they're thinking of some fracture or something.
It's like you said, the fact he wasn't concussed.
Either a broken
worries
neck,
me.
I guess, either a broken neck or a fractured skull.
I mean,
neither of which are particularly.
You what? Well, yeah, and then maybe like he went a bit funny when they did that, and it was like, no, let's get him on a thingy.
Yeah.
Just frustrating afternoon. Yeah, you're saying give it time for Pogba, aren't you?
No,
I mean, I'd have made the change after 25 minutes.
Well, I just fucking think get him on the pitch as soon as possible. We're a much better team with him, innit?
I mean, yeah. He was sloppy. Between Brandon Williams and Nemanja Matic, you can't be letting Reece James have a free cross either. I'll have to watch that back again to see. I think James made the run, and Matic kind of half tracked him, and Brandon Williams was facing the midfielder.
That's the
pass.
we're playing a free once every 6 months, innit?
Yeah.
Or a midfield five. Yeah. Like you don't know your role enough.
Yeah, it's not second nature, is it? Yeah, that's the problem with it. I'd like to see that goal again because how he's got a free
reporting
cross
that he got up and then stumbled on the touchline and collapsed.
Shit.
Concussion, then it's severe concussion, possibly.
That's probably the best outcome it could be at this point.
Concussion?
Yeah.
It's definitely a concussion.
Well, yeah, but I mean, just concussion.
He could have CTE.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, he gives off the vibe that he's got CTE.
I was going to say an Eric Bailly with CTE.
But that's better than a bit, one serious concussion now is better than...
Yeah,
Does anyone want a cookie?
Yeah, I'm staring at them for
probably
45 minutes.
You can't have one.
When we don't know, do we?
I've got one.
What do we need to see second half then if we're going to win this? Just better players.
No, I think let's see what 4-3-3 gives us. Can we move it into the midfield and hold the ball higher up the pitch? If we can, I think we've got a chance. We've only held the ball in our back line at the moment, and that's not enough.
No.
Like we need to get Fred, Matic and Bruno are capable of getting on the ball. Let's get them on the ball. Let's get them. Let's just get them recycling possession amongst themselves, and then we getting our strikers on the pitch in and around the box rather than in and around the halfway line.
You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of Sheffield United away. That's how bad we were. Marcus has had about 5 touches.
Just scared by the press. And again, they're pushing their luck. And obviously the first few minutes, it was decided that you're allowed to put a bit of an heavy challenge in it and you'll be fine. And that's fucking perfect for Chelsea, isn't it? Again, that shit of the United getting these free kicks, these fouls, these penalties. And then is it a coincidence that the game later...
Should I apply for the Watford job?
Go for it.
Why not?
If you don't mind being sacked in 2 months, go for it.
Yeah,
get a payoff.
Yeah,
I'm confused to why he got. I don't know.
He seems a bit of an arsehole.
I
know you can't. You shouldn't sack someone being an arsehole. City and Arsenal have got good luck, lads.
Also, they've said,
Hayden Mullins is going to come in now and be some tactical managerial genius and get 2 results there.
What do you even go in? You go and say for Watford. You're like, all right, lads, I'm your manager. Yes, the name tag's Velcroed on.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll do what they did last time. Didn't they get rid of... They brought Flores back or whatever his name is. Yeah. So actually I was like...
He's like, yellow.
Come on.
Right, just get into these fucking...
No changes at half time by the look of it.
This is going to be an interesting...
Second half kicks off. De Gea's still on the screen. Sorry. Oh no, it's not kicked off. They did a kick off, but it weren't a real kick off.
It's premature.
Fucking hell. Alright, second half kicks off. Are they practicing kickoffs? What is this? Passing it about.
Mate, we've got so much work to do with a footy team and stuff like what we're doing at throw-ins, corners, even kickoffs. Like what we have no fucking clue what we're doing yet.
Why did they do the classic? Pass it back, 2 wingers run, chip it over,
and lose possession.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's ever scored from that, by the way.
Oh no.
What?
That's the real one. That's the real one.
Oh, fucking 2-0. Great. 2-0 Chelsea, apparently. Got that to look forward to.
Why did you look on your phone?
Because the game's like fucking kicked
I
off.
kept getting... I thought I was getting a message about something else.
How's this going then? So it's going to be 2-0 to Chelsea in a sec, lads.
How fucking far behind are we?
It's good, this, isn't it?
This
I got told that apparently we're miles behind. Like,
I got a message on my...
in the comments, yeah.
To WhatsApp.
Can we refresh the stream, maybe?
Shouldn't we?
We look good here.
Can we refresh the stream? There it is.
Oh, here we go.
Brandon's just chipped it back in. Does he score from there?
No one's closed him down at all.
Oh, it's today a mistake.
Right.
Can you
That
refresh
is
the screen?
shocking.
He's a bit quicker.
That is
Dean, where are
shocking
you?
from De Gea.
Don't you?
It's shocking from
Most-
Williams. It's shocking from Maguire.
Yeah.
Maguire
It's
and
shocking
Lindelof.
from De Gea. It's fucking shocking. We're going to lose to a man wearing a tracksuit at Wembley, do.
How many fucking times are we saying this about De
the
Gea
last
this
straw
season?
for De Gea,
I'm
no.
sick of repeating myself, man.
Sick of what?
About honestly, do
Same.
you know what I mean? Fuck. Oh, but he's meant. No, he's not. It's every other fucking week. There's something else.
Ref!
Shocking defending.
Sub!
man. Shocking
Look
defending.
at that.
Both of them just off.
Look at that.
Are we just letting him fucking shoot from 20
Oh,
fucking yards
right
out?
at him, man. Right at him.
Can't do that in a semi, man.
Look at that. That is shocking,
He just
mate.
keeps making mistakes, doesn't he?
Come on. Seriously.
He does
That
just
might
keep
be
making
all
them.
she wrote for De Gea, you know.
You can't
Right,
just
that
keep
is it.
making them forever.
Yeah.
You can't just keep.
No, we keep having this same debate and but look at what he's
Yeah.
done for us and fucking hell, great.
Nah, fuck him off.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I know he's been a great servant.
Half a
I know
million
that,
fucking
but this
week.
keeps happening, and that is
Yeah.
straight at him. It was harder
Yeah,
for him
that's
to let
shit.
that in.
That's just shit.
That is so bad. That is
Seriously.
bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
What was he
It's
trying
no
to
use going on a beaten streak if you don't win the meaningful games, says...
Yeah, totally right.
Who says
Like,
Who said
we
that?
we
Sorry, that
fucking
was a big
smash
that was a
Chelsea
man.
about all season, and we get to an FA Cup semi-final and get
What was he
fucked.
trying to do?
I mean, I'd rather go on an 18-game unbeaten streak than not. And still, if we're going to lose
But
anyway,
to be fair,
still
every
better.
game is
It's
an
still
important game.
It's still
like,
improvement.
Yeah, like, Palace
You can't just win
was
every
an
single
important
game.
That was a must-win game.
Yeah, but it's
And let's
it's
not
shit and
forget,
disappointing.
end of fucking January, whenever it was, when we played Burnley, we thought we had no chance of getting top four.
Yeah.
It's not been all doom and gloom. It's just frustrating because we've just gifted him 2 goals.
Yeah, the second one especially is a gift. Shit from Brandon. Maguire and Lindelof can't decide who's going to press the man.
Yeah, again, every goal we've conceded since restart has been a chain
Sloppy
of errors.
error.
Yeah,
A chain
a
of
chain.
them.
You're right. It's not just one.
Guy. It's fucking 3 of them every fucking time. And you just think, just one of you's not being shit for 5 minutes. Oh, fucking hell. Fuck off, Chelsea.
And the formation and the tactics as well were just not played with any of that confidence and movement and sort of fluidity that we've had for the last 3 months or the last 6 months. It looks like the shit team from before,
just
doesn't it?
showing Romero now, who don't even know where he is. Just keep going on these trips.
De Gea's got to be fucking shitting it.
Sorry, where was that?
Super chat.
Oh yeah, Alien Tenno phone call for Henderson.
I don't know. I don't know what you.
I mean, Henderson's not going to come
do?
into this team and just be mint straight away. He's going to probably, it's going to take a little bit
and then
to
the
get
fun will
used to.
start with the whole. Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
Well, he's making too many mistakes. De Gea is. He's just making too many mistakes. And then if Henderson ain't good enough, might have to buy another keeper. But this keeper isn't good enough, is he? At the minute,
No.
It doesn't.
It's not. It's not even like shots that you think, oh, maybe should have done better.
No.
It's blatantly
The first
mistakes.
one I gave him a bit of leeway for because I think he got a decent hand to it, but that second one is a shocking mistake. I think, people talk about Henderson like it's him or nothing. If he's not good enough, we'll have to get another one. We can't just go around having mediocre goalkeepers because you've been trapped into it by the fact that we've decided that Henderson has to be the next goalie. Bring him in, give him a year. If he's not good enough, get someone else. But this isn't good enough at the minute. We can't just keep having a shit goalie that costs us points in matches, regardless of how good he's been before.
Oh.
Just fucking played into their hands in so many ways, and now we're in danger of just getting overrun.
We need to change something now. I don't know why we're not making a change.
I don't want to, again,
We're not taking shots.
Just get Pogba on now.
Yeah.
Pogba.
Or just fucking
Greenwood,
take everyone off and lose 8-0.
Gallo, rush keeper. No.
Yeah.
Just the basics.
Something fun like that.
Thing with De Gea, right? His distribution ain't great, and he don't command his box, so his shot stopping has to be amazing.
incredible, yeah. And it
Otherwise,
was.
Yeah, and he was. To be fair, he was probably the best shot stopper in the world.
He's the
but
best
he's
shot
not.
stopper I've ever seen. It is his best.
I agree.
But yeah,
but
what is he world class at the minute?
Nothing.
Yeah. That's the problem, isn't it? and you have to come up with a point where you go.
Ross Murphy. Loves it, Ross Murphy, doesn't he?
Hi, Ross.
Back from dinner and it's 2-0. What the hell's going on?
What'd you have for dinner?
Should have stayed having dinner, mate. Should have had dessert.
Have you had for dinner?
What they have dinner? I had a Subway again, mate. Mrs. was out on doing a stall, and she brought a Subway home.
Who's Martinez?
Oh, is that Art Gooner again? What's he saying?
Stop it on the chat. I'm trying to not see goals.
Right. What has he said? Martinez has the hair in his pocket from our constant Arsenal super.
How's that not a fucking foul, Michael?
Fuck's sake.
This is
played one.
This is just depressing.
Who do you bring on?
Everyone.
Probably the best midfielder in the world.
Yeah, go on. Fucking dig it, Marcus.
Go on.
Oh! Fucking. Oh!
To be fair, he's done well there. I know he's not in the target, but I thought there was no chance anyway. On his left.
Close. That's more like it.
Yeah.
First time we've actually looked fucking. It's the first time we've looked dangerous all game. First time we've looked dangerous in the whole game. They've got slow defenders.
He could have pulled it back, I suppose, but.
Yeah, it's still slow as fuck. We need to expose the fact that their defence is slow.
Just dragged it.
He doesn't do much wrong at all, does he?
No, I think if it's on target, he might save that.
Yeah, I was going to say.
The only option he's got is Megan in, which is hard.
Yeah, it brushes Caballero's leg there.
Yeah, fucking have that. Well
Right,
played. Go on,
Just
drive!
Carry it.
There we go. This is what I wanted. On the ball, in their fucking half
That's a
for
great
a change.
little ball, that.
Yeah, it is.
Right,
Come
let's
on.
go, Bran. Let's fucking get that goal back.
We've got no spine.
Here we go.
Get a
The
goal
thing
back in it.
with Chelsea is...
Chelsea also take the league in a lot of their games and don't win.
I was going to say, as good as they are, or as good as they can be,
One
they're
goal
still
fast.
a team that shits themselves.
Get one goal quick.
They're not a team that's full of confidence. They're not a team that's full of confidence. They're a team that drop points too regularly. So if we push them, it's not beyond the realm of possibility, but we need to keep the ball and make chances.
Yeah. And score.
Oh,
better in there. Dan James, listen, taxi. Come on, son.
Do you know
It's
what?
time.
Right.
Fucking
Yeah.
Thinking Mason,
We like Dan
James.
James, but come on.
Yeah.
And that is a
Maguire,
drastic header. Was that Harry Maguire there?
Yeah.
That is terrible.
Well, get that camera off me.
Wow.
Close up.
Right, get tight to him there.
Go on, Brandon. Well done, lad.
We're just making them look really good.
What's that?
We need to get some players on.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, Dan James. Now, get him off. Thanks.
Good switch, Cam. Off him.
So frustrating.
What do we think? Dan James off for Mason. Fred
For
off
me,
Pogba.
I think he's
There's
urgent.
Mason
I
right
think
then.
there's Mason, so that's going to be for Dan James, isn't it?
Mate, so
I like Dan James, but there's no
That was
reason
a
to
quick-
keep
that
him
was
on,
quite
is there?
quick, that.
No reason to keep Dan James on.
So one time a game match play.
Yeah, there's no reason to keep him on.
that's pretty quick.
You can't do anything that Greenwood can't do in this sort of setup. You could argue that he could in a two-strike formation.
Drive
where
then,
you try
drive.
to- There you go. That's a good run in behind.
Run.
You can do that.
He's going to get bullied.
That's a foul.
I think he bought that, you know. I think he was just clever because he was small.
It did seem
Just
soft.
slowed down,
yeah.
didn't it? And
But-
let Rudiger run into the back of him, but
But it still seemed a
That's it.
foul.
yeah, I think it's still a foul. Yes.
Waited for it. Yeah. He wanted
Nah,
that.
yeah.
He wanted that. He wanted-
Pushes him.
You can't just run into the back of someone.
He's also got about
Yeah,
5
yeah.
stone on him as well.
He's clever.
Here
Yes.
we go, look, come on. Pogba and Greenwood
Two of the
coming on.
best players on the planet.
Fred,
coming
and
on
it's
now.
going to be James as well, isn't it?
Wants to be. Unless it's the
It
hair,
can't be
which is
anyone else.
banana.
Yeah, day off. Fucking Lindelof in there.
But rush keeper, mint. Let's have it.
Whoever's nearest. Come on,
Go
Paul.
on, Paul
Probably
LaBeal.
against the rules.
Again, though, is it too little too late?
Nah.
This is what I said.
This is what we said before. We
40
both said it
minutes
before
left.
the game. I'm never a fan of
Like,
saving
waiting
the
on
game
the
with
hour.
big players.
Yeah.
I'd rather be,
Yeah, win the game and chill.
yeah. Come on.
It's a bit of an awkward free kick place, though.
So Wan-Bissaka, really? Maguire wins it.
Head it back across goal. What the
I
hell?
think he tried to. Could have gone looped over maybe, but
Fucking Sons of Anarchy outside.
it was about. Look at him. He's about 10 yards clear of the back of the post. It's hard header that, isn't it?
I think flashing it back where there was 3 men wouldn't have been a bad option.
Yeah.
though. So Pogba and Greenwood for Fred and James. I think we all called that one.
Yeah.
Many people are like, well, do you think you can do a better job than the manager? Like, well, yeah, sometimes.
Or just the same in
as
this
good
case.
a job as him, yeah.
Come on now. Because Chelsea will be shitting it if we get one.
Yeah, this is what you want now, is that
Go
them
on.
sit back, but
Just get at him.
they're not good holding the lead, like us. Yeah? We're better on the front foot than we are on the back foot.
Yeah, we're not good enough defensively.
No.
Or-
Switch it, switch it, switch it!
Cam, can you please
Shit,
move?
past that, Marcus.
Go on, Marcus. What the fuck is that, lads?
Matic, she's gone through him there. Go on, Brandon, lad.
Kovacic is a good
Good
ball.
tackle.
Oh, you tackle there?
Got the fucking ball.
Mike
man.
Dean, I'm going to find where you live, you cunt! Fuck's sake!
What's he moaning for him?
How the fuck?
Oh.
Oh, that's a great pullback. Mason Mount flashed it over the fucking bar, thank God.
Do you persist with De Gea the rest of the season?
Yeah.
Rest of the season, yeah.
Both games.
No,
exactly.
Europa as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
So
Maybe not
probably
Europa,
our only
he's-
chance of silverware.
Romero plays in Europa, though. I'd play Romero. I mean, the rest of the Premier League
But Europa,
season,
Romero was playing in this, wasn't he? And he
That's
put
true.
him back in.
That's true. I would play Romero in the Europa, not as a punishment to De Gea necessarily, but just because
that's the zone that's been set.
Yeah, but yeah, play De Gea for the end of the season, and I don't know where does he go on 400 grand a week or 370 grand a week, wherever he's
Don't
on
go
that
anywhere,
fucking
because they like
shit from
Sammy
Harry
Wright.
Maguire again there.
Oh, Maguire's had a fucking
Is-
mare, mate.
Been found out today.
Giroud, man. Giroud's bullied him.
I think Giroud's bullied Lindelof.
Nah,
I
it's
think
little,
Maguire's just been slipped up.
it's little detail, little things where Maguire's not getting quite as an aggressive head on it.
What's the Twitterers saying?
It's gonna be 3-0 here if we're not careful.
Oh.
Great save.
That's better.
Great save from De Gea. We're fucked here. We look fucked. That's a foul. That's a fucking booking now then. Foot round the front of him and studs down him for
It's
about
gonna
the
be really
fucking third
De Gea-esque for him
time.
to pull out a fucking weird save. At some
Yeah.
point in this
Amazing.
game. Yeah.
Who's this here? Good block there. It was Matic with the block, wasn't it? Just took all the sting out of it. I think it was a good save, but the ball was going slow
Need a
enough.
goal quick and he could make it interesting.
We need a goal to stop this fucking barrage here.
So fucking hell.
Yeah, and then they're going to shit it and then you
Do you
can
think
press.
Maguire's fucking concussed or something?
It might
His
be.
passing's been shit. Like, it's just sloppy,
You don't need
nothing
much.
passes,
You're
yeah.
talking 0.5% at this level, aren't you? Is going to make a massive difference.
Like,
And
all his passes look like they're sort of a foot wide of the mark. And
we don't take concussion seriously enough in
No.
football.
I mean, I'm trying to give him an excuse because he's looked sloppy as fuck since the. But he didn't look sloppy on the ball like this before this.
Right, how many fucking times, seriously?
Yeah, Mike Dean.
He's not
take the piss.
pulling that fucking
How
yellow
Zuma?
card out, is it?
How you not even thinking book Zuma after that? How many times he needs to fucking
Through the
launch someone?
fucking back of
Sort your
someone.
fucking shit out, Jesus.
Honestly.
Mike Dean loves shit like this, though, doesn't he?
Yeah.
No, he should have just got the ball if it was so
Dickhead.
good.
Go on, Bran.
That's a foul. Is that a booking? You got the ball. Come on.
Why we just decided to knock it back into our own fucking half?
We're struggling against the press again, aren't we? As we have done multiple times. We need a way to sort this out. When a team like, who was it before, fucking Southampton, a team with their quality can press us to the point where we're struggling to score goals. Someone like Chelsea, we're really going to struggle. Shit past that.
No, not a bad idea.
That's good.
That's
a
what you
bit
miss
of
with-
quality.
Yeah.
In there.
Oh, fucking hell.
Fred ain't doing that pass,
Oh, my. That is shocking, that.
Wan-Bissaka's concussed as well, I think. It must
Is
be.
it a contact concussion?
Yeah. It's a concussion by sympathy.
Fuck's sake.
We fucking need a rate goal.
Do you know what? I think I called all this dinner case in the podcast the other day. So we're going to fuck it up against Chelsea and
we
Arsenal
would be
that bad enough to
shite.
beat City.
I don't know how we could be confident.
I think I just said I
this.
think we'll come fourth. And I think we'll fuck both the cups.
That's a good touch. Yeah, I mean, I won't be surprised. The whole thing, as we said, beating Chelsea 4 times in a season seems fucking
madness.
Brandon, man.
This is just a reminder of how far off we are from where we need to be.
But we're not much worse than Chelsea, are we?
No, we can.
So when we talk about
compete.
reminders, it's not like, well, we've played Barcelona here. This is a team that's barely holding on to 1 point more than us in the league.
Couple fucking mistakes.
That's what I mean, though. They're not that great, and yet we still, questions marks about our keeper, question marks about our centre backs, question marks about our midfield without Pogba in it.
It's a reminder of some of our problems rather than we've come up against a real top class team. They've done really well in this game, Chelsea. Fuck me, that was a good pass, wasn't it? More than Bruno.
Bruno's top,
Thing is, even when Bruno don't
so many of them.
Even Bruno's giving the ball
so
away,
many bad
he works
touches.
hard though.
Yeah.
So many bad touches from Wan-Bissaka and
he's brave.
Dan James and Rashford. 30 minutes to go. Probably 40 if you include the inevitable 10-minute stoppage time that'll happen somehow.
Pogba's just mint,
Come on. If we get a goal anytime before 85 minutes, we'll have a chance, but we've got to get something.
Preferably a goal before.
Well, yeah,
the
obviously.
game's over.
A goal before now. But I mean, I don't think they'll. At 2-1.
A goal while we're still playing to be handy,
At 2-1, we'll get another chance no matter when we score the first goal, is what I'm saying.
Touch. Oh, Mason, of all the people.
He's kept it there, though. That's a foul.
Come on. Fuck's sake,
Can
Mike.
we get a fucking
Right,
booking?
we've
Is
just
that
had one
Zuma
player
again?
stretching
No,
off
it's
to
Zuma
fucking
as well.
hospital.
Yeah, it's Rudiger, I think.
And he goes into another one and you just don't even talk to him.
No, because he fucking comes clattering into him here now.
Right, that is nowhere near the ball.
nowhere
That's
near
not
the ball.
fucking
Did you
yellow
just call
card
that
all
50-50?
day long.
Honestly,
Yeah, he's just fucking
How's
nutted
that
him.
not a yellow
I
card?
don't think
Did you say he got the ball?
I don't
they're not.
think
He's
he
looking
thinks he
down.
can get the ball there.
No.
I don't think he's going for the ball.
Headbutted him.
That is a yellow
I think,
all day
I
long.
think he just headbutted
He
him.
just fucking nutted him, mate.
The ball, he don't even hit the top of Mason's head. He hits Mason's foot like the side of his head.
Right. That is just fucking unbelievable
That's
to me.
just
That.
thuggery.
You've got
Where's
one
VAR
player
going, mate? That's a red card.
airlifted to hospital, and then he goes and headbutts a teenager, and you're like, yeah.
Fuck you, Mike Dean.
If it's a foul, it's a yellow.
Fucking
It's that
prick.
fucking simple.
This is shocking.
This is
isn't it?
well
Look how
shit.
much space he's got as well, man.
Oh
That's
my
just
God.
really shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's no two ways around it. That's just shit.
What are you doing? Absolute.
See, the thing is, if Lindelof and Maguire had have closed him down, it would have only have disrupted De Gea's vision of it. It was a tame shot straight at him. There's no excuse at all, is there, for that?
Imagine liking football. Fuck me.
Shit in it. Come on.
He didn't get a card, did he?
Did he fuck?
Mike Dean, you're a disgrace.
It's hard. The thing with a head injury is people assume that no one would ever purposely not win the ball with a header. People would think, well, Rudiger would never do that. He's nowhere near the ball. He just headbutts the side of his face.
Honestly, I don't think I've seen a more obvious foul. And why can't VAR look at that?
Because he's not going to give a red for it, is he?
Why? You can't just run into people and nut them.
No, I know, but
Just had no protection.
there's
It's all
no
Mason
real
Greenwood. It's
precedent
a
for
joke.
that, really.
It's twice now.
Bastard, I thought that was
This
in.
is what I'm saying.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Hey,
Empty net, wasn't it?
someone messaged McCullough. I've been telling him. We've been saying Maguire.
It's just an empty net. Just hit the target and it's a goal.
Is that not a foul?
Caballero in no man's land.
Oh, just hit the
On
target.
Matic.
That's all he's got to do. Look.
He's hit him in the
scored.
nose, hasn't it?
Should have
Fuck
scored.
me. Maguire's got to do better there. Well done, Bruno. And that's a foul! Are you fucking serious, Michael? Yeah, and if he cards him as well, you can fuck off.
Alex Turks just tweeted 18 fouls by Chelsea and not a single yellow card.
18 fouls
No yellow.
in an hour.
By Chelsea and no yellow cards. For those of you who didn't hear the start.
And do you know what? There's been some that they haven't given.
What, yeah, like the Zuma one where he fucking battered the back of his ankle on Martial.
18 fucking fouls. Fuck you.
This is the sort of shit that whether it's because of what people have been saying in the week or not, that's just shit. 18. What are the chances that 18 fouls are committed and multiple by the same player, by the way, in Kovacic and in Zuma? No yellow card. Kovacic has made 4. One was on Fred on the edge of the box. One was on Bruno on the edge of the box. Both of them not even going for the ball.
4 fouls and not be carded.
When the
He's not even
as well.
He's not even spoke to anyone. He's not even had a word and said, "Next one, and you're getting a card."
You've had 4.
He's not done any of that. He's just literally.
You've made 5 fouls.
We've made 5 fouls. I bet we get the first yellow.
How many bookings we got? None.
Good.
No, he's not brought his cards today. No cards at Wembley Sunday. Did you not get the memo?
Nah, man.
He's a bellend man.
It's one of them, innit, where he loves the. Well, you should have been ready for it.
Absolute.
Can't handle a physical match.
Don't give me this tosh. Look at that again. It's an easy pass.
It's like Mike Dean makes his mind up before the game what the game's going to be like. He has it in his head. Well, this is one where I'm not going to give many cards out.
Yeah, you can.
I'm not blaming Mike Dean for how shit we've been. What about the 5 minutes when we discussed how shit De Gea's been and it should be replaced?
What about the red card fucking scenario with Zuma?
It's one of
where
the
you
things
went
we're
and
talking
scored
about.
immediately after it. How about that? How about that for a bit where the game bent on a knife edge? Hey, fuck off, Cam.
The formation, well, the lineup didn't work. We didn't change things quick enough. Awful
Your
from De Gea.
experienced players have got to do better, really. It's just fucking joke. Like Williams, I can forgive. He's hardly played any football recently. He's only a kid. But fucking Maguire and De Gea between him, and Lindelof.
I think someone saying it's cringe that people are actually blaming the ref. No, we're giving you the data. It's well bad.
We know we've been shit.
Yeah, it's not. We haven't said United have been good. It's the refs' fault.
But the refs also been.
There's been loads of fucking things.
It's not mutually like exclusive. It's one or the other. It's both. The refs been as shit as United.
Just got it wrong today, lads.
See, the stupid thing is as well.
I told you, Ollie's gonna get. After all he's done, there's gonna be people out there be like,
of course there is. Because you got to win every single game, or you might as well get fucking sacked.
Yeah, there's
If you
people.
don't-
There's
if you
people
don't go
with
unbeaten,
sweets in drafts. Like, can't wait for Ollie to drop some points. So-called United fans.
So-called United.
Ollie out now. Fuck
he needs
off.
to go 400 matches without dropping, without losing the game. Otherwise, you got to get sacked.
He's just because he's done.
It's a fucking cup semi-final as well. Stuff like this happens. But we've still got. Can we get a fucking booking, please?
Right, seriously.
Can we get a fucking booking, please? He's not going for the ball, is he?
Is there any update on Eric Bailly?
That's it, innit? Don't worry about it. That's that part of the game. That part of the game is ruined. This match, the you make loads of fouls and you get booked part of the game is just fucked. So ignore that now.
I think they're not going to get any.
He's definitely had a bet on no cards, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Through
Under
one of
0.5.
his Scouts mates.
If it's a yellow, I don't mind us getting the first yellow. But it's when there's so many of Chelsea fouls have been trips and off the ball, like not going for the ball shit.
Fuckery.
That's the annoying. Yeah. Probably, that'd be funny.
And it won't be a headbutt, it'll be a dive. And I'm going to lose my shit. Well done, Pogba. Come on, Mace.
Go on, Mace.
Skin him, Mace.
20 minutes left.
It's not a long time. 1 goal now, please. And then, fucking hell.
I'll take a goal now.
It's too slow, man.
The problem is as well, if you think all the times we're playing the ball forward to Martial, to Mason, all of them, they're not controlling the ball well. They're not keeping the ball well.
Rashford's not been at the races today.
No one's really been at the fucking races. It's been poor
You know I
from
love
United,
Marcus
but
Rashford.
It's been worse from fucking...
Hey! It's a yellow card, that ref. It's got to be a yellow.
Did he even make contact? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking drunk?
Bet you got the ball as well.
Nah, it's a booking.
No, it's not a
jumped
fucking
out of the way
booking,
of
it's
it.
a foul.
He jumped out of the way of it.
There's no contact.
Barely any contact.
It's on Kovacic, by the way.
There's no contact.
Kovacic has made 4 fouls.
Fuck you! Fucking... Are you taking the fucking piss? Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god!
I haven't said anything, man. It's just, do you know what? I'm not even slightly.
Did everyone just see what I just fucking saw there? That he jumps out of the fucking way. Zuma nearly killed a guy.
If I speak, I'm in trouble.
Come on, this is a bit
out wide.
A bit more speed.
Quicker.
Come on.
Fuck, why is he waiting?
Out wide.
Why is Lindelof playmaking?
Move out of fucking
way. Oh my fucking god.
Because I told you, Lindelof's a failed CDM. Playing centre back.
Shocking. Shocking. Again. Just shit.
Fuck Frank Lampard.
There was a minute there where Lindelof had the ball and there was a bit of space in front of him. There was options available.
Left
we just
of him.
slowed it down too much, and then we allowed them to sit
got a
back
clue
in.
what to do.
And then we're trying to break through 8 people.
Press is a bit passive though.
Come on.
That's shit though from Caballero.
Caballero's done that a few
Win
times.
that.
You got to pressure it. Oh, come on, Matic. What the fuck, man?
It's all right. Well done. Keep the ball.
Forward. Fucking forward. Purpose, for fuck's sake.
Oh!
That's a hospital pass, mate.
That stayed in, I think. No. Honestly, fuck Mike Dean. Fuck you, Mike Dean, you fucking absolute widge. Fuck's sake. Oh, come on, Bruno.
It's not the time for flicks, mate.
No, it's not, is it?
What the fuck's Maguire doing? Did you just see what I saw?
Yes, I did.
Where he's just like,
He
is that
glitched.
my wife in a crowd?
He glitched.
There's no one in the crowd, you arsehole.
Why did he glitch?
Did you saw that, didn't
Yes,
you?
I
Then?
saw
I'm
him
sure
glitch.
you saw that.
I
Watch Maguire
saw
here.
Maguire glitch, mate.
Who are you looking at? Who, honestly, who the fuck are you looking at? Yeah, do you know what?
Yeah,
He
yeah,
is
yeah.
concussed.
It's got to be 3-0 because he's acting like a right twat.
Yeah. We're so far behind, I know it could be anything.
Yeah, it's 3-0 in it. It's got to be. It definitely is. Because he never talks.
Oh my god.
You know it would.
Rudiger.
This is embarrassing.
Go on, Cam.
Hey, at least it's like 3 times, 1 time.
Yeah, cool.
You get to share the time.
It's fun, isn't it?
It grows us together.
It does.
You got to have fun.
If you want to be on camera, but you daren't be on camera before the game in case you lost, and now you want to talk shit when you're not on camera. Get a microphone and speak to us if you want. We can't just stop talking because you're talking all the
There's a
time.
Maguire own goal. That just sums up it. That sums up
been
his
great.
afternoon. It really does. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell.
Tentative, man.
You've got to do something there. Do something, not that.
Dangling a leg.
Exactly. What are you doing there? You're finishing a chance. Seriously, that is. It's not even. Oh, he's concussed. He was fucking. He wasn't great when we started.
Fuck me.
Ollie just got it wrong today, and we've just
I mean,
not
we've
turned
got our
up.
best team on now, and we're still shit.
Yeah.
No, but it's after the fact, though.
Yeah.
It is after the fact. It was only 1-0. What was it? 0-0 when Martial came on, or 0-0 when Martial came on, wasn't it? Stupidly enough, the time when we've looked defensively the best was the shit 5 at the back start.
Well, there was never an issue with 5 at the back.
No.
The issue was, how are we going to score a goal with this
Yeah.
5 at the back?
But we've not looked any more like scoring since we've changed it, have we? And like I said, maybe that's because it's after the fact. Maybe we struggle to break down a high press against us, as we have done consistently since lockdown ended.
Yeah.
We look no better going forward, and we look worse defensively since we changed it.
I can't remember. We ever lost the semi-final 3-0?
I don't know.
Can't imagine we would have done.
Can't remember anything like this in a semi-final for United, to be honest with you. Not in a fucking FA Cup one, anyway.
We were never going.
Fucking hell! Are you actually kidding me? We're gonna get dicked here. Seriously.
Has there been anyone in this back
Everyone just looks
five
shit.
that's been flawless?
No.
Like Wan-Bissaka's been
Shocking.
at times shocking. Brandon Williams has been at times shocking.
They've all been shit.
Yeah.
And back five, every single one of that back five has been shit.
Plus the keeper.
Not just at times, they've all been crap, haven't they? Giving the ball away too much, don't look defensively any good.
Is this a tiredness thing? Is it just an accumulation of games?
Unlucky. We've not done anything going forward at all, have we? Can't even think of a chance for that. Martial, that's it.
Yeah.
And I suppose Maguire's you would
Rashford's.
call a chance. Rashford is what I meant, sorry, on his left foot.
What do you even do though? What do you change?
Nothing.
What is this to change now, really? I mean, you could bring a Gallo on, I suppose. Can you?
Yeah.
But what, you know,
Put Igalo on.
Igalo
Do
not
something
getting any of the
for
ball.
Maguire.
Something.
Yeah. It's just a
Do
shambles.
something, I
and
suppose.
That, again, it's just sloppy.
That's good Matic there.
Fucking hell. At least make a game of it for the last 10 minutes.
We need to get 2 goals in
Refund
the
all
next
these
fucking
fans
5 minutes
for
to make a
starters.
game of it. This is just dreadful, isn't it?
I think this is the
Watch
worst.
Watch Scarface last night, Jay.
Oh, it's a mint film. I love it.
I've never seen that, you know.
Do you know? It's
Do you know what?
Is
It
it
takes
good?
you out of it a little bit when you realise how bad Pacino's accent is.
And acting generally.
It's a fucking bad, sir.
Go on,
I'm a
Brendan.
political refugee from Cuba.
Offside.
Political refugee. Mate. What, has he just invited him? Didn't really work, did it?
I wonder why he didn't shoot there. Probably just didn't want to. You don't want to look like you're taking fucking 30-yard pop shots when you're getting fucked 3-0, I suppose.
A fucking cockroach.
Yeah, that's one of those films that I just was never attracted to because it just seems a bit.
It's a
just
cartoon,
a bit
but it's
too
meant.
much.
Do you know what?
Bit for the sake of it, innit?
It is good.
Is it?
It is good. It still holds up. All right. Do you ever got smokies in?
There you go. At least they're doing something. Fuck it.
Yes.
Get Igalo and Fosu Mensah on. Who's
Rashford's
coming off there?
knackered. He's knackered. The game's
He's not
called
done
with
anything,
him.
Rashford,
Yeah,
has he?
he's
Who's
just
coming off
tired.
Brandon?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I imagine it.
Brandon's fucked.
Brandon's not been good today.
No.
Well,
I mean,
and
like
you
we said.
copy paste that across the entire
Yeah.
fucking 11.
One good thing. I mean, this is the only time I'm glad there's no fans at the game because we'd be there.
Wan-Bissaka
We'd be
off.
there now. having to face
Wan-Bissaka's
them
gone off, who's
swats
also been
coming out of
shocking.
Fucking Wembley.
Come on, let's win header here.
I can't stand Chelsea fans.
That is a
Again.
Oh my.
Yeah, Joe, it still holds up, mate. It's worth a watch.
Sorry, Matic just headed it over the bar off the floor from 6 yards out.
Again, a completely free header.
Little bit overuse of the word yayo in it, though.
Yayo. Oh, yeah.
You got the yayo?
Hey, Gigi, get the yayo.
Fucking
Chainsaw scene's good.
There we go.
Six balls.
Bringing on the young lads to pad out Lampard's youth player numbers here.
Are you monitoring the comments, by the way? Is there any super chats or anything? Is anyone looking at that? Are you on it, Cal?
Just making
Just
sure
is
it's
there any
not
super chats
awful.
or anything? Yeah, or anything that's
Just moderating the comments.
like there's not white supremacy.
Someone paid $19.99 to put a goal sticker. It's the guy who made the comment about Martinez before.
Who is Martinez, by the way?
He's the keeper for Arsenal.
Who?
What is it's the gunner guy?
Oh, cool. Because you've got a
Yeah,
goal
he's
there.
just
Oh,
a
you've got a
yeah,
goal
he's
there.
clearly a rich prick.
Who cares?
Oh, he's dealing with Stone Grey.
No, I think he's right. He's got his mum's credit card.
Well, he's probably got 90 quid a week that he's not
had
spending
too
on
much
going to an
Ribena.
Arsenal match.
Oh, got to get the yayo.
Do you know one thing though? If, and it's a massive if, the Scousers beat these lot, I'm fully on board with just having a kick
Well,
around
like
with
fucking
Leicester.
East and West Germany did.
Yeah, big
Was
time.
it East and West
Yeah,
Germany?
you're
Or we
right.
just played that
Austria and Germany, West
Yeah,
Germany.
what was it?
Yeah.
Just fuck it. I'd fucking love that.
Yeah.
And just watch the
Yeah.
entire league feud.
Yeah.
And you get fined to fuck, you
Yeah.
get all sorts.
And everyone's
Gives
like,
it.
Aye.
Fuck me. Who gives a fuck?
Why was Brendan Rodgers giving your team so? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Just say
They
no.
both did it
Yeah,
on
well,
the pitch.
Everyone's a winner except Chelsea.
Yeah. Sorry, your players all had hot dogs at half time. Are they trying to win a game?
Do you remember he
we're
would
trying
part?
to draw a
You
match
remember he
and
would
fuck
part
these
when we won
cunts
the
off.
league and Blackburn stayed up. I think we needed a draw. Rooney scored a penalty.
Was this when Kiddo was manager?
It was when we won the league in 2011. No, Steve Keane was their manager.
Oh, Steve Keane.
Yeah, Triple B, biblical dream, Steve Keane. Yeah, and we just like for the last 10 minutes, it was literally a training exercise. No one was going forward at all.
Yeah, we're staying up.
Yeah, we're staying up. You've won a title. It was worse than City and QPR. Well, it wasn't, but
Oh, those comments are next level already. They are.
Are they?
About fucking hell.
Is it
all out?
Heads falling off.
This. Everyone's heads falling.
Yeah, like that's
We're
it.
so fragile as United fans, aren't we? Even
Ollie
18
out.
games unbeaten isn't enough.
Yeah, he's lost
it.
1 of 19, and it's Ollie out.
This 18 games unbeaten was just a chandelier being slowly raised and raised and raised
drop.
with someone with a fucking pair of shears at the top. We're just falling from a higher fucking diving board now. That's all it is. Fuck me. Oh, poop.
We just need lots of players.
Do you remember when for the last 6 years we sort of pretended football didn't exist? We can do it for another 4 days, can't we?
Mate, 2020, innit?
2020, yeah. Chalk it up to 2020.
Shut up, Cam. Don't talk to me.
He actually was being nice for once. Yeah, Leicester did get battered today at least. But who really gives a fuck, to be honest?
Oh, I hate football.
Who even wants to watch an Arsenal-Chelsea FA Cup final?
No one.
Good point.
No one.
It's not even marketable.
No one. Literally no one.
At all.
Shit.
How have Arsenal got to 21 FA Cup finals as well? They've been shit for about 20 years. Or 16 years, I should
They just
say.
win the FA Cup
Yeah.
long enough to hold on to
How's
bad
that
managers.
happened?
Imagine hounding out your most successful ever manager. Imagine.
I know.
Imagine what?
Hounding him out and then sitting in 10th. Well done. And we won the FA Cup. You won the FA Cup with him, you thick twats.
Also, they're going
Yeah.
through this period now where they look quite good. Do you remember that, like, whatever match unbeaten run they went on under Emery and they were acting like...
21 won it under Emery.
But it was like
Yeah.
15 draws.
Yeah.
And they were like,
Right.
20 unbeaten boys.
I'm a
Ultimate
Paul
stat padding.
Pogba fan as
Yeah.
a player.
Yes.
Don't like him when it comes to business.
Right, fair
but
enough.
the fuck was that then?
I don't
That
know.
was just
We've
like
got-
a chip
Our heads
to
have
their
gone.
right back.
This is
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
The one,
We're just playing out this utter wank
yeah,
now. For
at least
the
we've
last
got
10
the
minutes.
next 10 minutes to come to the realisation of what's happened here.
Might start making
At least it
notes.
wasn't a last minute winner.
Fucking
What we
onwards,
doing?
innit?
What we
Couple
doing after
super
the
chats.
game?
Anything
What's
worth
on?
reading?
We got a review. Who's on a review?
Mark Wilson.
What's through?
Let's beat West Ham. Finish 4th at least. Mark Wilson. Good shout.
Summit. Here we go. Here we go.
It's a poor ball that from Bruno.
I think he might have to go aerial with that.
Yeah.
Or maybe just play it out to Mason on the right. Didn't necessarily have to put it through.
What are we doing fan cam wise?
I don't know.
McCullough's on it, isn't
Was he getting them from there?
he? Yeah.
Are we not doing anything from here?
I don't know.
You should.
With who?
One of us.
Well, I've still got to do my review.
Yeah,
Patreon.
well, no rush.
Should we
5
discuss
minutes.
this after we've gone?
No, fuck it.
Can you make sure that
I'm
we
done watching a match.
Yeah.
Hi, Ronaldo.
I feel like I've been slightly upset.
You alright, mate? I'm
No,
going
I
in
said
there.
this. I don't really. I can't do watch-alongs when we're losing because I just start sulking
Shit, innit?
and I don't say anything.
Come on, then.
It's alright, mate. We feel your
So
pain.
Martial.
Go on.
That's a penalty!
We'll have that, Michael. Come on, you shit house. He's give it.
VAR. Manchester United. Come on. Didn't even need VAR for that one. Give it
Bruno
a
with
Gallo.
his stat
This
pad.
isn't Make-A-Wish Foundation. We're not giving it a Gallo.
Bruno would have.
Is it a penalty? Oh,
Yeah.
just a fucking bit,
Totally.
mate. I mean, it's a...
Bruno would have
What the
start pad.
fuck is that for a tackle? I know it don't matter. We're still going to lose, but... Who the what?
It's a 3-0 up.
He just fucking kicks his ankle for no reason.
Come on, Bruno.
It's the shittest tackle I've ever seen. Come on. You don't,
You shut up,
There's no
you.
such thing as booking.
Hey,
There's no such
tell
thing as
you
bookings.
what.
Fucking prison rules. No bookings. Murder ball.
Do you know what? I've come to terms with it.
Well, like, he's going to die in here. one day.
Yeah.
Yeah. You walk in, it's a bloodbath, me just dripping and be like, sorry. You knew it was coming. Here we go, Bruno. Stupid dink. And it's
Get
in.
that ball. Get back to the centre circle. Come on, game on. Bruno, standing.
Shut up, Cam. Well, don't make me get a back. I hate that jump, though.
I hate his penalties,
Do you?
other than the fact he scores.
But he scores them all, so
I know, but you can still hate it.
No, I said other than the fact he scores. It's
Look
like,
at it, though.
I like it.
My mate,
Nah,
man.
you know that's good because the way he jumps, he can decide where he's
Yeah.
putting it last second.
Yeah,
Because he's good
So,
enough when it
Fucking
lands.
get on with it.
Because he do, and also because he doesn't do it every time. Goalies can't wait
Basically-
for
He can't
it.
hear you.
Basically, it works because the
You're
keeper
applauding him for
move it one way and then he'll go the other way. And if the keeper waits,
and he's just give away a penalty, didn't he?
By the time he hits it,
he can't get there anyway.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Oh, we are the next big thing for the last 10 years.
He's 28.
Do you know what I mean?
How old is he?
No, he's 23 or 24.
He's so what?
24, I think.
Yeah, Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
Played, 8 minutes or something under George.
Are we hearing what Cam's saying? Cam just said Ruben Loftus-Cheek is so fit. And so Peng.
There's nothing wrong with that at all. Good looking.
Callum Hudson-Odoi as well.
Do you know what I mean?
Interesting.
I don't think he plays, does he? He don't really play matches, does he?
Oh, God.
To say that he's
I
a
hate
world-class
Marcus
player,
Alonso.
he never gets a game for a pretty average Chelsea team.
That's ours.
Thanks, Mike.
Can we not just say to folks who meant to just run around and absolutely 2-foot everyone for the next 5 minutes until you get a red card?
I think that's
Fuck it.
what he does.
Right, good.
Ties off on Ollie.
Took his tie off. Full
I thought
nose.
it wasn't even Brandon that came off. Was it Wan-Bissaka?
Yeah, it was Wan-Bissaka. I said it before.
Sure, I didn't even notice.
I think he's going to be speaking to... No, has he got someone
He
meeting
can do it with his camera. No, he's got a screen that pops
No,
out
has he
his
got
camera.
people to talk to?
Henry Winter is with, I
Yeah,
believe.
right.
I don't know who else.
Well, I passed on the number, so I think them two are going to sort it out.
Come on, Harry.
What are we doing,
Harry
Lee?
Maguire, seriously.
What are we doing?
Only, Jesus wept. I'm losing the words to describe what I'm watching from Harry Maguire today.
Nah, he's had a stinker today, man.
Yeah.
Can't defend him no more.
They've all had a stink. What? I've said for the last 20 minutes everyone's been shit. The defence has been shit.
Can't believe you're defending this, Joe.
Yeah, exactly.
That's weak.
Keep it.
He's concussed.
I don't know if he is.
I mean, they're all. Is Wan-Bissaka concussed? Is fucking
Brandon
Brandon might
weren't
actually.
didn't even get a head injury.
Might actually be concussed from the other day.
Mason might be concussed, for to be fair. He took a right bang in the head.
You're nutted.
I know. But at least Mike Dean booked the guy that did it.
Yeah, exactly. And like when we got a penalty that time for a foul that was not even attempting to get the ball.
Yeah.
And then he gave a booking for that as well, didn't he?
Mike Dean's done what he does best and make sure that he's the topic of conversation after the game.
Exactly.
Wanker.
Absolutely. Did you see him when he was in the crowd at Tranmere, stood on that thing, cheering?
Yeah.
Just stand in the crowd and watch the game like everyone else, you knobhead.
I love how we battered Tranmere and then now he's getting us back in there.
He's
getting us back.
Yeah.
Imagine if you watch someone shag your ex-missus.
As a ref,
and then
do you have to tell...
next game you were refereeing their
As a ref,
football
you have
match.
to tell, obviously, the FA.
You wouldn't be
what
nice to
team
him, would you?
They know because he's been in it, like, he's
Surely
well
you
known.
have to, because you can't ref them games.
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah, they know he's a
Look,
Tranmere
you get to
fan.
ref the team that knocked you out. I think he's off, but that's a great ball.
Just boot him in the head.
Gently.
Carlos
Gently.
sprints like he's in quicksand.
Like you're making
at
love
this
to his
point.
face when you boot.
I don't want to win now. Just
Oh,
get a
no,
Iguala
no.
get a goal. That'll be enough.
Iguana.
Iguana, no.
Absolutely zero knee lift in that sprint there.
Moving forward like he's on a Segway. No leg movement. Good head. And again. And again.
We're getting Ronaldo's brother down this week.
Is he good?
Don't know. He's called Rivaldo, so there's bants there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Tackle,
Well
got the
played.
ball.
Fantastic there, Brandon.
Risky, though. Paid off.
Are they actually checking that? Are you mad? Are you mad?
That's a great
That
tackle,
is
that.
mint, and it's a fucking goal kick.
That's a great tackle.
That's
Even a goal
fucking
kick.
top.
Yeah.
Hudson-Odoi is proper overrated, I think.
I don't even think anyone even rates him anymore except some
Do you reckon?
Chelsea fans.
He's better than, obviously, what he's been showing recently.
He's been injured for a year, hasn't he?
He was good and then was really, really injured.
It was like Bayern were in for him, weren't he? And everyone was like, and I was like, really?
Yeah, it was like 40 million before he made his debut as well, wasn't
I
it? You're
don't
like,
know.
wait a minute, what's going on here?
You might have seen more of him than I have, but whenever I've seen him, I've just been unimpressed, to be brutally honest.
Get up, you bastard!
Oh, he's proper sold you there. Marcus Alonso killed a woman. He should have no rights to moan about anything.
Did he actually?
Yes.
Yeah. Manslaughter, baby.
It's not even allegedly he did it. Don't want to win the FA Cup anyway, it's shit. We didn't even enter it in 2000. No one gives a fuck anymore about the FA Cup. It's all about the Europa.
That's the one, isn't it?
Exactly, that's the only silverware that matters.
Yeah, yeah.
It's more brass.
Do you know what I mean?
It's like brass coloured.
Yeah, it's a lovely trophy.
And the Champions League shit these days.
So Champions League?
Real Madrid just won that.
Yeah.
every
Why
year.
do you think we've avoided it so long?
Exactly, because
Exactly,
it's shit.
it's shit,
Europa's
mate.
the one,
Hey.
and then what you do is you scramble into fourth on the last
Yeah.
day, or not.
Or not.
And
That's it. excitement.
Be honest, wouldn't you rather finish 5th but have an exciting season?
Yeah, and then you go into
win the league or
do you win the league by like 32 games?
It's about excitement, not about quality or trophies.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fuck me. Fucking hell.
What is this?
Keep watching.
Head in hands.
Rod Keane on his way to Wembley to speak to Dyer.
Oh. Yeah, Roy Keane's got to be throwing shit at his fucking TV screen, hasn't he?
The good thing is, though, after the game, you'll have people being proper sort of
reasonable
and level-headed and philosophical about it. Yeah, you won't have people screaming blue murder and wanting Ollie to be thrown off Barton Bridge.
It's good, this, isn't it? It's been a
Why do they always do it on a Friday, though?
To be fair, they do it like most days. It's ridiculous, honestly, mate.
In it marshland underneath you, right? Just going like twist.
I always think it wouldn't be where I went, but lots of people do. I'm not belittling it 'cause it happens a lot.
Hell, that.
But yeah, it's weird, man. It's just nutter. The amount of things, the amount of people that do it.
Why are we showing Woodward? What is the directorial fucking need to show Ed fucking Woodward and his Bane mask?
Why is he even wearing a mask? Why is he wearing a mask? You don't.
What's a super chat?
Do you want to show it us then?
What is it? What is it? Tell us and us. How drunk are you guys getting after this? Who's that from? From Andrew Guzman. Well, I won't be getting drunk 'cause I don't drink, but I'm sure some of my colleagues may make up for that.
I don't know. Just go.
Was that meant to be a joke? I'm confused.
You're getting upset.
Oh. Just checking. Andrew Guzman.
Well, at least we kept up our record of getting loads of penalties anyway, and that's what matters.
Yeah. Manchester.
Yeah. More penalties than anyone else.
At least we got a record.
Oh, mate. Fuck it.
3 minutes to go. The thing now is recovering for West Ham, innit? Mentally.
Yeah, because everyone that's probably started on this pitch.
Yeah, exactly. See what's up with Eric Bailly as well. Everyone just looks fogged, doesn't they?
I don't. Do you know what? I know he did well when he came on against Spurs, but I much prefer when he
by
starts
Chelsea,
Pogba.
and they've not played their best player of recent games, the full game. Pulisic.
We
have a 48 hours.
You say it didn't really matter, didn't you, Ronaldo? I thought it does, man.
It looks like it has in terms of
2 days, man. When the game's coming so thick and fast as well. Oh,
can take his fucking.
My team was ready to give that yellow.
Probably still will. Oh, here we go. Let's suck off Chelsea now, shall we?
Well, can we contribute any of this to Chelsea's extra 48 hours? From who?
I don't know what percent.
Matt G.
But you would prefer 48 hours extra rest.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Thursday to Sunday is obviously.
1%.
Oh, what is Wait.
1% or 10%? I don't know. I wouldn't say that.
Do you know what the problem is with this, right? He's obviously losing shit in the way that it's gone, but it's just asked loads of questions that we don't need to be out. Like De Gea again, we're having this fucking debate when we don't need to be having it.
De Gea.
De Gea.
Oh.
De Gea.
It's just
You know,
there's shit mistakes. Fucking wank goals. It's just bad, isn't it? The first, that second one was the killer, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We've got a minute and a half for 2 goals. Come on.
Killer. It's
Carlo Screamer.
There you go. Good hold-up play. Oh, shit from Mason there.
Shit, just get your shot off.
Yeah, we look scared
last minute, and you just try to play it about like it's the first minute. Have a dig.
Fucking fly through him.
Oh, Maguire. Look at that. He's just took out 3 defenders with 1 back heel. Oh my God. Thank God he can't finish.
He can't finish, innit?
That was absolutely shocking.
Lucky he can't finish.
At least Chelsea haven't strengthened for next season. Then I'd be worried.
He could be a problem next year.
I don't think they've strengthened in the areas that they were really struggling in. They need centre backs.
They still have strengthened.
They've still strengthened.
And Mike Dean didn't want to give a foul there.
Can't be losing in semi-finals for one, man. He needs to get a grip, get hold of the ball. Too lackadaisical.
Yeah, innit? Fucking booty.
Blow your whistle, you Scouse muppet.
It's hardly a fucking advantage there, is it? Why is he not blowing his whistle there when we've got the ball on the edge of our box instead of a free kick?
Well, it's happened, lads. Chelsea have escaped this game without a booking.
Oh yeah, that's fun, isn't it?
That is absolute.
Is that full time?
Madness.
How many fouls in total?
Probably at 21.
Don't know. We'll get it up for the stats in the review. Yeah. Play a few extra seconds, Mike, just in case something fucking good happens. Why are we playing 96, 35, 37? There's 6 minutes stoppage time. Blow the whistle, you fucking twat. Who gives a shit at this point? What's he doing?
I'm going to hit you with a brick.
There we go.
Well, that was shit.
Full time, well shit. We weren't good enough. The ref weren't good enough. Lampard wearing a tracksuit is not fucking good enough. Cam isn't fucking good enough. Fucking hell. Wounded. Right, D3 will be back for a review. Macca's at Wembley with a couple of journos, I think, for some fan cams from there. Fucking see you tomorrow.